Welcome back. Okay. Well, the last time we spoke, I was very rudely interrupted because my power went out randomly in the middle of my stream yesterday. It ended up only being out for like 40 minutes, which is good, but very unfortunate because that was like right during stream. So I figured I also didn't want to come back afterward because then I was like, what if it goes out again? So anyway, it was fine. It came back, like whatever, but it was rude. There's something so jarring when you're live and then all of a sudden you're just not. And then like my phone wasn't loading, so I couldn't even tell you in chat that my power went out, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? Anyway, it was fine. It ended up being fine. You always feel kind of guilty too about like stressing everybody out because like, what happened? Is she coming back? I don't know. I couldn't tell you if I was coming back because I didn't know how long it was gonna take. But it was fine. It was fine. When that happens, it's always a very humbling experience as well to not have power in your house. Because then you're like, you realize how reliant you are on it. Like I went downstairs, I tried to go to the bathroom, was like, oh, light on. Oh no, I can't do that. The light doesn't work in the bathroom because the power's out. I tried to go change in my closet. Can't turn the light on in there. It was dark in my closet. It's like, and then I was like, what am I supposed to do all night? If I don't have power, what am I gonna do? It really is humbling. Like 40 minutes I had no power and I was that stressed. It wasn't that bad. I wasn't that stressed, but it's just kind of funny to like realize your own dependency on stuff like that, you know? Yeah, my game did not save, but I don't think it's too big of a deal because I can see on my Sims game that I had last saved at, where's my face? I can see that I had last saved at 6:01 and I think my power went out at like 6:05. So it was fine. I think because we had just been in cast and I saved before I went into cast, like, it's okay. So we didn't actually really lose anything, I don't think. I'm not going to play Legacy again today. I'm going to play it on Monday, though. That was always my plan. I thought about playing it again today because I was so rudely interrupted yesterday, but then I didn't want to stray from the plan too much. So we're going to build today. That was my plan to do this afternoon. I have a couple of ideas. I will show you them now. So this is I'm not gonna recreate the floor plan of this. I don't really like doing that, but I sort of liked the look of this house. I kind of liked the L shape and I liked the stone. I thought that was kind of cool. This is like a rendering because this company like sells floor plans. I don't like the back, so I'm not gonna do that. But I kind of like the L shape thing. I also liked this. How they have like the L shape and the pool in between and like the stairs and stuff. So I think I might try and do something along those lines. Not an exact recreation obviously, but like that's kind of a vibe. Yeah, it's so hard when you look at real life houses. Like sometimes this is like a house plan website. Sometimes like they have really cute fronts on the floor plan websites, but every time you look at the back and it's just like horrendous on the back of these houses so often. Just in real life, they don't make nice things. Oh, don't worry about the site name of this website, Cloudy. I've never been on this website before. It doesn't matter. There's loads of floor plan websites though, because they sell them to builders and people that are building houses. So you could just Google like floor plans and stuff, and there's loads of them. Loads of different brands and companies that make floor plans. There's not like one that I would recommend. Like it doesn't matter. There's just a bunch. But yeah, the back is always ugly, so. But yeah, this can help you with building. I think it can be helpful sometimes if you struggle with floor plans. It can be helpful to look at this kind of thing, I think, because you can sort of visualize what they would have done in real life. And so if you're having a hard time breaking up the space, seeing what somebody else would have done can sometimes be helpful. So if you struggle with building, maybe looking at floor plans could be helpful to you, but I don't really want to do what they did. You know? Yeah, the roof is really steep on this build. I kind of like this. I like this, how it's, I don't know, I'm not going to copy the back though, because, you can't find any with front and back renders? You can't? Let's see if we can find a website and we can link you something. Houseplans.net. More than 20,000 house plans. America's best house plans, so they say. See, there's loads of things like this. And you can even filter by style on houseplans.net. farmhouse. But sometimes they're ugly. I don't know. Some of them are cute. But yeah, you can find really good, like, look at the renderings on this one. This one even has, like, some side renderings. And, like, sometimes these, oh, this one even has some interior renderings. And then you can see, like, the floor plan part. This is a big house. Wow. McMansion, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, stuff like that can be helpful sometimes for people. Okay, let me go back and we'll see, where do we want to build this? I'm looking at the picture and I'm thinking that, like, I know that I've been building so much. The problem is we've been building so much in Tartosa that, like, I feel like I shouldn't do that because all my builds have been in Tartosa recently. But it does kind of fit the style of Tartosa. It could fit Windenburg a little bit too. So we could try something like that. I don't know. I've done like 4 builds in Tartosa in a row though. So I don't think it matters too much. We can always move the lot too. I'm not sure where I want to build it. I don't like that this is a horizontal. And these ones are in town, which I don't really want. And these are on the island, which I don't really want. Let me look at this lot. I get so indecisive. See, I just... I don't know if I could do it there. I don't think I can handle it. Maybe I'll try it on the Munch family's house. It's unbearable. Build in Tartosa if you want to build in Tartosa. Yeah, but do I want to build in Tartosa? That's the question. Oh my god, their house is horrible. I think I'll just build it here. We'll see how we feel about this. This will be cute. And Windenburg is nice. It's a lovely place. So we can try it. Okay. Let me open up another OBS too so we can record it. Put it over here. It always rains in Windenburg. It does. But Windenburg is one of my favorite worlds of this game. It's like one of my top favorites. The lighting is not so good on this lot, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad on this lot, actually. That's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It will be fine. It will be totally and completely fine. Okay, so anyway, if you're just tuning in and wondering what I'm building, bestie, me too. There's a reason the title just says buildings, because I don't really know either, so we're gonna figure it out together. We're sort of trying to find a vibe, and then once we get there, we can discuss further, but I don't really know yet, so. We're building something. I want it to have like some stone accents. That's kind of all that I've got to work with though, to be honest. And it's gonna be a house. That much I know as well. Okay, so trying to think about like, I want it to be that sort of L shape. That was really kind of like a main inspiration to me. I was thinking about it being somehow like this. I wonder if we could put, maybe there could be a porch in there. I don't know. I don't know. Restaurant? Well, I probably won't do a restaurant. We just built a restaurant a couple days ago. I built like a big vineyard restaurant in Tartosa, so I don't really want to do a restaurant build because we just did one on stream. We know we want to build a house today. I'm feeling in the mood to build a house, and I have a vision. It's just I'm not fully certain how it's gonna look when it's done yet, so. I might try something like that. We'll see how the roof comes along. I think maybe this should get shrunk just a little bit more. Okay. Maybe it goes forward like that much. It's so big. Maybe back one more tile. The lot is just absolutely huge. Will I post the restaurant build on YouTube? Yeah, eventually. I have quite a few builds that I have like in sort of a backlog that I haven't posted on YouTube yet. And I'll get to it. It's just, I build a lot on stream and I build a lot for YouTube separate. And then when it comes to trying to, like, you know, trying to get them all posted, there's just a long list of things. I'm looking at the picture again. This is, here, I'll show it to you one more time, just in case. This is not what I'm trying to recreate. This is merely a vibe, okay? It's not gonna look just like this. It's merely a vibe. But I do like how they have a balcony sort of thing right there, so I might try and do something like that. It won't be this fence. I'm just gonna put a fence, okay? No one freak out. That's just so I can picture it. Maybe I'll use this one because I like the metal better. Okay. Something. I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. I'm thinking that I think it needs to be bigger. What person am I building for? We are not building for any sort of sim. I never know how to answer people's questions when they say that, because so often they're like, who lives here? What sim? What sim? And there's never a sim. At least when I build, usually, like, it's very rare that I have like made a household to build. Like normally I'm just building because I want to build. So I don't know what kind of family is going to live here yet. We'll decide that once we have the floor plan. We'll know how many bedrooms we have, and then we can base it on that. I don't really want to do that. I was gonna try to have like a sneaky second floor, but now I'm wondering if I should just have it be like really tall, like what they did. And then, oh my god. Oh, it's huge up there. This is what the floor plan house looks like. See, this is why you can't always trust trying to recreate floor plans from real life in The Sims, because sometimes it just is, you know? Like maybe there's a reason we don't do this. I'm gonna make it wider. I think that'll help. Oh my. Listen, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna figure it out. It's gonna look really good when it's done. I know that you think it's scary, but it's not. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I wish the lighting on this lot was a little bit better too, but we shall make do with that as well. I don't really know. Maybe I should curve this. Maybe that'll make me like it better. Ooh. Can I do this part curved then? It has to be like... Oh no. Oh yeah, that's okay. That could work. And there could be like some kind of big part right there. I think that the picture has like sort of a little bit of a bigger, I don't really like that. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too, Emmy, where Emmy just said that they wonder why The Sims doesn't optimize the lighting for the lots. Because they don't really care about consistency of the sun's position in the sky. They just want it to look nice on their lots. And I feel the same way about it in The Sims. Like I personally am not too concerned about like the sun being in the same spot throughout the world. Like I just want it to look nice when I'm trying to build. Or if there was some kind of way, like at least in build mode, maybe like not in live mode, but in build mode, if you could always have direct on sunlight when you're building. Because I just like to be able to see. So I can see the color, like I want to be able to see that better. And you just can't really achieve that in game. Oh, you know what we could do instead of the balcony right here? I wonder if there could be a chimney in the front. That could be kind of interesting. You want to pick gallery upload pictures? Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, I don't know if I like it being that big. Never mind. That was a flop idea. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. No, I'm not going to do a garage. Just because the real life house had one doesn't mean I'm going to do one. I'm not trying to copy the house. I'm just trying to build a house that's a similar vibe. I'm not going to do a garage because that's a whole other can of worms in game that I don't really want to put myself through. Okay, well, it's pretty much only one story because the upstairs is kind of fake, so that is sort of interesting, I think. I think I might extend this out this way because then I can have more of that L shape that I wanted in the back. I might try and do like a, well, I was thinking about doing like a dormer thing, but basement? Oh, I don't know. This is a really big house already, so it's not like the size of the house is the problem. I mean, I know that it might be fun to have a basement, but it's not like we're going to be lacking in space just because there isn't an upstairs. It's going to be very large. Oh, I don't like those. Oh, it's kind of like the number 4. Yeah, it kind of does look like that. That is funny. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that idea. That was flop. Flop plan. I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I'll make this part bigger, actually. Because that might be nicer. Ooh, look at how that roof texture fits together. 4 beds and 4 baths to match. That would be kind of funny. We make it, everything is like 4 themed inside of the place. All of a sudden. I do like how that looks from the back. I think I might get like a fake little, maybe I try it like this. Fake little dormer on the side over here. From the front, when you're looking at it like from down here, it's okay. It is okay so far. Why does it look like that? Is it because of where it's placed? Like, if I drag it out one, is it better? What the heck? 4 TVs, 4 ovens. You know what I was thinking about today? When I was younger, when I was like early in my YouTube channel days, I used to always put 2 ovens inside of my Sims builds. And I don't know what I would, like, looking back on that, but I was like obsessed with this idea of double ovens. And I would always put 2 in like every single Sims build. And it wasn't cute. It didn't look good. It was not, I shouldn't have been doing that. Let's do it in this build. How about that? But I thought it was like so luxurious, you know? I just thought it was like the coolest thing to have 2 ovens. But it was just like, in the game, it was just 2 stoves right next to each other. And it was like so wide. Okay, I kind of like how the back is looking. I think that could work. Oh, it's very pointy. I don't know about this pointy part anymore. Maybe I get rid of that. Because it is kind of McMansion-y. Oh no. All right. Let's not dwell on the second floor. Let's not think about that. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should put the whole thing on a platform instead of doing, and this is gonna be regrettable, but maybe if instead of doing a foundation, we do a platform. Because then we can have some kind of cool, like, slightly sunken platform space in the back for where the pool's gonna go. Although, wait, platforms and pools don't really mix, do they? You know what? Let's not do something like that. Let's keep it a little bit simpler than that. Maybe I'll make this even bigger. Okay, what are we building? Some kind of big fancy house. Some kind of really giant fancy house. I'm gonna see about making this one into 2 dormers again. Like what I just did in the back. Because I actually kind of like how that looks. I'm gonna sit with that. And we'll see how we feel. I do like the back a lot. So that is acceptable. I kind of like that it's all one story too. I don't know, there's just something kind of nice about it being all one floor like this. I really like to play in 1-story houses in the game because it's really useful to have, like, I don't know, no paging up and down to see all your Sims and everything. Okay, so floor plan wise, I'm sort of thinking that I might put a couple bedrooms over here. And maybe we actually split it up. Like, what if we did it like this? So there's 2 bedrooms over here and they have a shared bathroom in this little corner. Because that's nice. That's fine. This is still here. Oh, the emote of my dad. Yeah, it's gonna stay. I don't have any intention to get rid of that emote. That one will be there. Maybe I'll make this a little bit smaller even, because I might scoot this over. It can stay bigger. Should there be another bedroom like over here? Maybe this is, okay, maybe this is like the primary bedroom and they have an ensuite bathroom right there. And it can be like a pretty nice sized ensuite bathroom. Is this gonna be only a 3-bedroom house? No way, right? That would be terrible. And then we gotta fit in some extra bedrooms over here. Maybe this should stay as a bedroom. We do like bedroom. There's a little hallway. I wonder if there could be... Okay, so this has become a lot of hallway. In fact, not just a little bit of hallway, but a lot of it. But we could do something about that. I don't know what. But then there's 4 bedrooms over here and 1 small bathroom. I might want to get 1 extra bathroom somewhere. No, the 2nd floor isn't really a real 2nd floor. It's kind of, look at how weird it is when you try and fix this. And I don't really want to put the roof around it. So we're going to try and do it all 1 story. I think it's fun to make a giant 1-story house. I never really do that, so. It makes for an interesting challenge to try and do it all 1 floor. It's a very different kind of floor plan than I usually do because it's all on 1 floor. Hi, Momo. Welcome in. We're trying to build something. It's mcmansion-y. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe. We haven't really figured it out yet. I'm thinking floor plan right now. Maybe this could get extended too. You know, I might even shrink that. I'm not loving that part having the bump out at all. Maybe I should have left it. So maybe the other bathroom could be like over here. Oh, you know what we could even possibly do? No, I'm trying to think about some kind of way to have the kitchen be a little bit separate. Is the front door going to be centered in here, or is it going to be off to the side? I feel like it probably should be centered. I think I liked the bathroom over there. And I think that maybe I will split this up differently. And I might have the hallway that goes into the bedroom be on this side. Oops. Because if we do it like this, then the kitchen could possibly be like in here. We've sort of like created a nook for the kitchen. So I could go like that. Maybe we could have, with like spandrels and columns, it won't be this fence, don't worry, but we can kind of make like a custom little entryway with spandrels and columns somehow, which makes this part feel a little bit less useless. So then we have kitchen, and then the living room would probably... There's not a blank wall for the living room, though. Because this is going to have, like, doors to the outside on it. And I like to have, like, a big TV on a wall. So... I mean, you know what you could do? Is just enclose the ridiculous hallway. Oh. That kind of turns it into 2 hallways. Look, this is kind of weird. I understand. It is very weird. But we kind of turn it into 2 hallways. There could be a fireplace on this thing, almost like floating in the room. It won't be that one, but then it can be in the middle. There could be like a dining table back behind it. And then there's a hallway for both bedrooms. I think I kind of like that. I think it's kind of weird in a way that I think is fun. I like it to be a little bit weird when I'm building, so. Okay, so it's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. I could, if I'm gonna have this be in the middle, I probably could get rid of this too then. Maybe I put like a laundry room. Or we could just put like a little closet, right? I don't know. I kind of want to like enclose that, but let me just put down some furniture. It seems like people in chat think it's ugly. Based on how they're talking. They're like, I don't like it, but I'm trusting the process. So, I understand you don't like it, but trust me, I think I've got a plan. I think I've got a vision, okay? I might use this rug. I don't really know why, but maybe we'll try that. We could do like this fireplace. Love this fireplace. It's never steered me wrong. Something along those lines. This rug is really large, which does make it kind of hard to furnish around, but if it's smaller, it gives us more space for the dining tables. Maybe I should do that. I'm not gonna keep this sofa, okay? I'm just thinking about, we're just putting down furniture so we can picture how big the room is. The rug doesn't have to stay either. It's just, I wanna put a rug so I can see, because that helps me to visualize the size of the living room, you know? Same as like the dining table, it just helps me to visualize how much space it takes up. Even if we don't actually end up keeping that, which I probably won't, you know? Okay, I'm not gonna use these counters either. I just wanna see how many I can put. I am thinking that I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put this little thing one tile wider like we had before. Because that gives me a little bit more space for the kitchen, which I would like to have. Because then we could have an island. Maybe we do it just like that or something. Okay. That's a pretty big kitchen, which is pretty good. I know that people really hate this. I still like it. You might like it better if it had an archway into it instead, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm almost even a little bit scared to do it, because then once I do it, you're all gonna make me keep it. But then it looks symmetrical and you all don't hate it anymore, right? Probably. Probably. It's pretty big. Can I do this on a diagonal? Oh. I actually kind of like it on a diagonal. It's pretty tight though. That's the only problem. I'm now wondering about if it would be okay if I somehow had like a smaller bathroom right there, but then I don't know what door I would put in the back, because I really want to have a big door back here. It could have been a pantry, obviously, like that's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking about using it as basement stairs, but I really want to have a door that's centered on this wall, so. Look at how puny it looks. Oh my goodness. That is really sad. I can make the bathroom smaller. That makes me have more space for my dining table, which I prefer. Or laundry. It could have been laundry. That's true too. Lots and lots of options. I mean, this could be kept like this if we really wanted it to be, and have laundry there. But I don't really like it. I'm okay with the floor plan so far. I'm gonna switch gears again and go back to doing the windows now, because I think once I pick windows, I think I'll feel better about it. So let's start adding all of that stuff in, like picking some color, which maybe will make me feel like the shape of it better too. I don't know. That's like a light gray. I don't really want light gray. I think I will do black. Okay. Oh, I should save. It's been half an hour. And I haven't done that yet. You make an interesting point. Wolfie, don't worry. The kitchen's not, I didn't even lay out the kitchen yet. When I know this is kind of confusing, like from a viewing standpoint, so I apologize for that. But when I do the furniture placement like that, none of this furniture is going to stay. Like I was just trying to see like, will it fit enough counters for me to feel like it's an okay kitchen? The island doesn't have to be like, I'm not done with that, you know? That's just me trying to visualize it. That is all. It helps me to think about it that way. Okay, I really want to have stone, but I don't really know what The stone was a major inspiration behind this build when we set out to do it, so I feel like I really need to try and commit to it. I don't think I want like the horse ranch stone, because I don't like the color of it that much. In like any of the colors. It's so good though. Yeah, it can be good, but not liking the color. I mean, I don't like the colors for this. I should clarify. I don't mean I dislike it. I mean for this, I don't know if I like it. Specifically this build is what I'm not so sure about. especially because I want to have a lot of it. And so I feel like the horse ranch stone being really busy can be kind of, I don't know. I know I want to use some of the get together wallpapers, so let me look at that too. Which one? Should I do it in black? Because that kind of matches. Maybe we could have like black and white on the exterior of the house. I hate that. I wish I could just have the trim on the sides, you know? But we would put some more of it. Let me shrink this so I can have more like, yeah, a little bit taller. Unsure. Especially because I really want to have a bunch of stone. Like, I want to have stone on this part. And that's a lot of stone. That's really, really a lot of stone. I'm wondering now if I could extend this. Oh boy. I just want to have like, because this would be stone here then, and then this part would all be different texture. You see? And then it like carries throughout. I think I like that. It does make it a lot bigger in here, but we can make the bathroom even bigger too. And that's still probably fine. And we have a lot more space inside of the main living area. I might enclose that and make that nothing, just so we can have something else that like breaks up the room. Yeah, in real life, this happens a lot where they do, like they would do just the front facade with stone, but that's like cheap. They do it because they're being cheap. That's why it happens so often in real life, because they don't want to pay for stone everywhere. Nobody likes it like that. I think they're just doing it to save money. So I probably wouldn't want to do that on ours, because we don't have to worry about saving money. It doesn't cost extra to do all the stone, you know? Yeah, stone is really expensive, and like hiring like labor for someone to install all of that stone is really expensive. I mean, you can imagine, right? Like to do that in real life. That's why a lot of times too, sometimes like in real life, you'll see, I don't know, like this kind of thing as an example where it's like just in the bottom and just on the front. Because it's just a little bit of stone accent, because it looks cute, but not a lot of stone accent, because, oh no. Oh no. The matching foundation for this get together stone does not have the same, I want the black accent, we can't have black accent. That is bad, bad, bad news. Because I don't want the horse ranch dark colored stone. This stone one is, this is a different stone. I know everybody loves the horse ranch stone. This is the growing together stone. Let me try that real quick and just see how I feel. That one's a little bit, it's a different kind of stone. I don't like it as much. I know Get Together has stone. The problem with the Get Together ones is that it has to have the line. Do you see that? No matter what you do, there will be trim. There's no solid version of the Get Together stone without any accents. So that's why I don't want to really use it. Because it's, I don't know, I don't have just like a blank plain wall. You can work around the line to a certain extent, but it's very limiting, the fact that it has the line in it. Because I don't really want a line on that wall, so. And we're back to square one. There's the Seasons stone. That is also an option, and Seasons does also have a matching, oh, the foundation color with black is different. And the lighting is so bad, I feel like I can't even see what I'm looking at. There's some things like, I don't know, like this is the bowling stone. That comes in like a really nice gray sort of color. It's much bigger. Larger format stones. I do kind of like those, actually. I'm kind of wondering what would happen if we tried to lighten it up. Like if we used white as an accent instead of black. Because maybe it would feel less... I think that I'm really struggling with how dark the lot is. But that's like an issue with this lot in particular. These things, the problem is if we do white... Oh no. There's no just like white on white. It's like, it has to be gray. Oh my. It's a very light gray. But is that the same color? No. Those are the same color though. That's wild. Is that what I'd rather use? I think so. It's much lighter. I feel like it kind of loses the vibe. You think so? I don't want to do the blue and white swatch. If I do blue and white, the one that has true white has kind of like a dark gray. That's not really what I'm looking for. It's like a grayish blue. I want the white as a contrast. It's very interesting because you're all saying that the dark has more contrast, but I don't agree. Like, I think that the lighter color looks more contrasty than the darker one. The darker one felt like so like one note to me. It was like everything is all the same shade. Everything is black and gray, like dark gray. So that's why I was wondering about trying to add in the white as like a contrast. So I'm confused that people feel the opposite. It's throwing me off. Because that was like not my take on it, but I don't know. This build is gonna get us, huh? It is a weird one. Well, yeah, oh. Okay, build mode's broken. Remember how 30 seconds ago I said this build is gonna get us? So that's an interesting situation that we're finding ourselves in here. Oh, it's saved. Okay, I'm gonna go close the game and, oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna close it and then reopen it. Because that's looking pretty bad. I love The Sims 4. Don't you just love The Sims 4? So maybe if you're currently playing Sims, let's let this be a reminder that perhaps you should save your game. Let me be the guinea pig. Let's all save as we're playing. I know a lot of you are also playing. Guys, I just opened The Sims 2 by accident. think I clicked that. So that's a weird one. I also can't close it. Oh my. What is going on? My EA app said that it was offline. Here's what I'm looking at. Oh, it says I'm back online now. Okay, let's open Sims 4. All right, we're back. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Yeah, maybe the universe is telling me to stop playing Sims 4 and to play Sims 2 instead. I must have misclicked and opened Sims 2 without realizing. I don't think it opened itself, but felt like it did because I didn't think I clicked on it. It threw me off. All right, we're back. Yeah, that's weird. I've been playing Sims literally all day. Like, honestly, since like 7:30 this morning, I've been playing Sims because I was recording a lot today. But I haven't had any other issues except for that crash just now. And it's like almost 5 p.m. I've been playing a lot of Sims today. So I'm glad that, I mean, that's a good thing. To only have the one problem is a good thing. Okay, I'm in Windenburg. I went the wrong way. Maybe it's just tired. My game's like, you've had me open all day. Give me a break. No, I've closed it and opened it a few times. It's had a break. It had its chance. Oh my. Okay. So we want to make sure that those are all painted the same. That looks pretty good. Okay, so let's think windows. I kind of want like fancy window with fancy shutters. I don't really want to use the windows from Get Together on this. What I'm picturing is more like, where's the, oh, this one. I like this one, how it's got the arch. I think that's kind of cool. And then it can have the black. It's like white and black, which is, the whole build is kind of white and black. But I like having the shutters as an accent, I think. Maybe I'd try this then. Because we wanted to have a little fake balcony right here. We did talk about that. What about foundation? Well, I'm not done yet. I don't even know if I like this foundation in general. I wasn't gonna stay white, don't worry. Don't worry. I know when you're building on stream, like, because I haven't said it out loud, it probably seems like I forgot about something, but don't worry. Everything's under control. It's because I'm like jumping around so much, you know, that you're not always constantly changing every little thing. Okay. I like that little fake balcony. I think that's pretty cute. I think I will use more of those base game big windows then. The trouble is, this part is quite big, and I don't really know if I like them on it. It looks really nice from the inside though. There's just not a lot of alternate sizes of those windows. I'm not really going for traditional Cozy Fox. I'm going for some rich people tried to make a brand new house that looks old and is therefore kind of McMansion-y. Does that make sense? I'm not really trying to make a traditional looking house at all. It has some slightly traditional vibes, but we don't want like a true, I don't like that. I don't know about that either. Maybe I should get my columns and fence in first. I don't really want to use the seasons windows either. I understand people really want me to because I've seen them a bunch of times mentioned in chat, but I don't really want to use the seasons windows because to me, those ones look a little bit, I don't know, they're very square. and very craftsman, and that's not really the vibe that I was going for with this build. Doesn't mean we are outright saying no to them, but that's not really what I was picturing when I was thinking about how I would do this. If that makes sense. Sometimes what you need is a McMansion. Exactly, Tilly. See, you understand. Sometimes it's fun to make this kind of thing. Can we use romantic garden stuff? I've seen people mention romantic garden stuff a lot in chat. Specifically the windows for romantic garden stuff. It's only a medium wall height, big window. And this is short wall height. I don't think it would look good with medium. I think it, like, I don't know, the scale feels weird with medium. So we don't really have a lot of options for romantic garden stuff for the windows. Okay. You only use short walls, you're a weenie? I definitely prefer short walls most of the time. There are certain builds that I like the medium wall height stuff on, but like, I don't think that this style of house needs to have really tall walls. That's not really the vibe that I was going for with it, at least. Yeah, I know. Well, this is like a problem across all the packs, right, Lonely? Where like when they give you a window, but it's only in one wall height, it makes it so hard to use it because it like only works in very specific circumstances. If they gave us like more sizes of the windows, it would be a win all around. But instead, we struggle. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, we'll figure that out later. Still not feeling super sure about this. I wish that there was a slightly smaller version of this arched window because I really want to have the shutters. I think the shutters are important for this. That's kind of the vibe that I'm going for on purpose. Well, that looks bad. Them being that small is not cute. They could probably be big like this and we could block it with a planter box. Then you wouldn't be able to tell. Don't really know what kind of planter box yet, but some kind of planter box. Problem is that's not like a cute arched window. What I want is a cute arched window. See, this is what I kind of mean by seasons is like so craftsman, like. Oh, hello. Big moment, cat cam. The Stranger ones are the same problem with your top where they're too big. Stranger windows are huge. Right? That's what I'm saying. If we want to use like the arch one, it has to be tall. There are little arches that are kind of pointy, but I don't really think that that's what I want. What? You don't want to be on the cat cam? Okay. You can come over here instead. I thought that I was gonna find this build easy. I'm confused. I thought that this was gonna come together. When I was like looking at the photos earlier, trying to decide what I wanted, I was like, oh, this one's gonna be no big thing. Like, I love building stuff like this. It's gonna be fine. And now I'm doing it and I don't really feel that way. Doesn't really feel fine to me at all. Really, I don't really use a website to find inspiration for my floor plans. I think that I really confused and stressed people out when I showed a floor plan earlier, because I was looking at this on stream. This is not a website I frequent. I was looking for an L-shaped house. And then I found this random website. Like, I don't really use just one website. I also don't really get inspiration for floor plans. I kind of wing it from in here. There's a lot of floor plan websites though. You can find any, like floorplans.net, like random stuff like that has loads of floor plans. I don't really have one that I don't really do that for the most part. So, but you can find a lot of because those sort of companies sell floor plans for people to build in real life. Oh, the Y command says that it's based on the vibes of a floor plan online. We should take the word floor plan out of the bot because it's confusing people that are just coming in. Because I don't think that's not helpful. You know? I feel like that's going to confuse people. They're going to think that we're trying to do something that we're not really doing. But just Google house floor plans, you'll find loads of stuff that way. Oh my God, this is so hard. I'm so mad at myself for struggling this much. I actually can't believe it. They've got this little arched window from university if we wanted to do that instead. That kind of has similar vibes to this. So maybe that helps me justify using it, and then we can put these sort of doors. Yeah, that's good, Tilly, that's good. No confusion for anybody, hopefully. But we could do a door up there that could be cute. I wish that this one didn't have such I don't know, because the stained glass I don't think is good for this. I want to have a door that has, I kind of want to have, honestly, a glass double door. But so yeah, no, I don't really like any of those. We could do these double doors for the back. I could double up 2 of them. That could be kind of nice. Some pretty French doors back there. Beautiful. Yeah, it's hard to find good balcony doors in this game. It really is. I think the reason I'm struggling is because I have this really clear vision in my head of what I want. And what I want just doesn't exist. It's not really possible to achieve this thing that I'm picturing. And so that's why I'm sat here being so indecisive and annoying about it, because I just feel like I can't do what I want to. Snappy, you can't really be on the keyboard, okay? It's too much. They're not symmetrical from the inside and it bothers you. That doesn't bother me. We can put a bookshelf right here. That's gonna be okay. I don't know if I like the black. I know you all liked the black. I don't know if I like it. Let me look at university again. Oh, cat cam. I wonder if we could put just some simpler windows across this. We could switch up the vibes of the windows completely and do something more along these lines, everywhere. Because that could be okay. That's too big. You are too big. You will actually fit pretty nicely if I put you right there. Maybe I'll put you down one. Oh, good. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that maybe the university ones are better. I think that looks pretty good. I just really want to have shutters. I don't really want to do a darker window either. I really want to have the windows, like I'm trying to have the windows match the white that's inside of the wall, you know? I want to have white and black. I don't want to do it all black because I think that's going to be too much. Do you see what I mean? Like I feel like it's kind of harsh. Now you're all going to like it better and I won't be able to get rid of it. But I don't really want it to be harsh like that. I kind of want to have some contrasting. Yeah, there are decorative shutters, but they're horse ranch shutters, so they're a really different vibe. Like, that's not really the same thing as, like, these pretty, long, skinny ones. You know? I know I'm being so annoying, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's terrible. I wish that I could make that just be plain. I mean, I guess I could just do like a plain white stucco. It doesn't have to be get together. Can you tell that it's different? I kind of want it to be all one instead of having the line in between them. University is like such a beautiful pack. It really is so amazing. They've got some of the best windows in the game. Yeah, you can't really tell the difference that much. It's a slightly lighter color, but are there any other, maybe? Oh, that has brick, that's bad news. Maybe this one? That feels even lighter. You know what? This Jungle Adventure one actually maybe, because it's a little bit darker and it has some more texture. That could pass as the same on those two walls. I could see that. I am sort of thinking that maybe I want to have like something different right here. I don't know. Like what if we built that out? Make this like flat on top. There could be like one window in the middle of it. Makes this bedroom kind of a weird shape, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, we had talked about putting a fake chimney in the front earlier, but I didn't really like how it looked. No, I don't want to do it angled. I don't want to do it angled. Don't make me, don't make me, don't make me. It was on purpose that I made it square. Don't make me do it. Please. I'm begging you. I don't like the bay window from Get Together either because it's all, it's like so much stained glass. It doesn't really fit the vibe of the house. I don't know if that works for this one. Yeah, I like that sort of like bay window style thing sometimes, but it's not really the vibe that I was picturing for in here, which is why I don't want to do it. Doesn't it need a roof? Well, I was gonna do it with like a flat roof instead. Something like that somehow, sort of. It won't be this. I might use a, oops. We could pick out like a slightly more interesting, more detailed kind of texture if we wanted to. That's always an option. You can make something go pointy into it. I don't know. I don't know. This is way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Way, 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 way harder. Yeah, the detail is nice because it adds, like Tilly said, it adds some charm, which is good. You like to see it. Okay, put this around the sides. So we would want to have the staircase centered with this whole wall. I don't really know if I like how big that is, but maybe it would be okay. Okay. I still don't have a front door. That's a whole other thing, but we can figure that out now. Maybe we just do like one of the, just a plain base game. Like, you can't really go wrong with that kind of thing, and it matches pretty well. 2 doors seems a little excessive. Oh man. What I was trying to do, you know how in real life people have like big sliding doors or like a wall of doors? It does happen. Like, it's very common. People will have like a bunch of French doors and stuff. It's not totally random or out of place. Like, it does happen a lot. Sometimes you'll even see houses sometimes that are like 3. I swear I'm not making it up. But it might be, I think maybe in The Sims it feels a bit weird because you know it's 2 doors, but like the intention is for it to look like a big a big glass back door. Like big French doors instead of a sliding door too, because the sliding door is a little bit more modern, I guess, and we want it to look a little bit less. The fact they aren't symmetrical bothers me. Ah! Guys, I'm feeling really stressed out. Okay, so they're not symmetrical inside, but they are symmetrical outside. And remember, we haven't I'm gonna delete all the furniture so people stop yelling at me. We haven't furnished the house yet, so there could be like a piano right here, and then it'll look symmetrical when it's done. Okay? It's gonna be fine, I promise. I'm not trying to call out one person. I've seen it like repeatedly, so just remember it's not done yet. Please, please trust me, please. I'm begging you. It's gonna be okay. We're just not done, so there's gonna be a lot, like all of it looks kind of weird because we're still trying to figure it out. Snappy, can you get off my keyboard? You're kind of like making it hard for me to actually use the build. She's like, yeah, I know. I want you to stop streaming. She's like, yeah, that's on purpose, actually. Something about it is just... I don't know how to explain it. Something about it is just not really working for me. Maybe I want there to be a roof on this part. It could be a little actual roof. Maybe that helps with the texture of it. Yeah, it does. It does, unfortunately. Maybe I raised that up a couple times too. Okay, so we gotta figure out the windows over here. This is also a big problem. I'm tempted to just do the same one twice, but I don't really like how it looks from the outside. Did she just bite the headphone cord? Honestly, I don't know. I didn't really notice, but she might have, because she has done that before, so I wouldn't really be surprised if she did. Okay. I like how it looks from the back so far. Oh, I need to copy the same... She's become a bit of a gremlin in her later days. No, that's a good way of describing it, honestly. She has. Okay, let's try and put more window here. It fills it up better. Okay, Snappy, you can't... Oops, I pulled my headphones out. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to move you. You can't be on the keyboard, though. I'm so sorry. You have to either sit on my lap or like further forward. She keeps going and like trying to completely block it. I don't know what to do about that. Okay, one little window for the bathroom is probably nice. Maybe we can do one more on the side of this. Oh no, that one, this bathroom can have no window, I decided actually. Then we want to get, maybe we could center those across this back wall. You're just waiting for a yell now? Yeah, she's probably gonna start screaming at us any second. I'm gonna do the same thing back here that we had done in the front, because I thought that looked pretty good. Yeah, she doesn't really bite cords. Like, she's not really a cat who's, like, interested in messing with cords, except for when I am streaming and not giving her enough attention. And then she's like, I'm gonna try and eat your headphone cord so you end stream. Like, she only really does it when I'm live, which, I mean, fair enough. She wants me to end. She's been clear about that from the beginning. You dare give anyone other than me attention, right? Okay. I'm still feeling a little bit unsure about the white and the black together, but I'm trying to stick with it because I know I have a tendency to make my builds very, like, monochromatic, and I don't really want this one to be like that, so I'm trying to keep it okay. That'll be our little front porch, front walkway. They're in my office a lot, Rude True. They just don't sit on the cat cam, and they also don't scream at me like Snap does. I think some people are like, what, so you don't love the kittens? I think because they don't, like, show up as often on stream. But, like, Snap has claimed the cat tree, so the kittens don't sit on it because it's hers, and they know that. And, like, Snap is very loud. So she makes herself heard. When the kittens come in here, they kind of, like, run around or, like, sit on the chair that's outside of my office in the hallway. And so they're not, like, on the, you know, on the camera as much, but I love my kittens. I spend all day with my kittens. Snap's just kind of the boss, so she makes sure people know that. You know? Literally just today, Sunny was tormenting Snap, sitting on the cat tree earlier. It was kind of messed up of her, actually. But Snap was asleep on the tree, and Sunny kept trying to slap her. Full-on chaos mode. Okay. I will put this door right here. And then I think that's okay. Yeah, she is like a little rascal. Snap is a little rascal too, though, so it's like kind of even. But it's funny to me when Sunny messes with Snap. Show live edit objects. Okay. Oops. Debug. Cottage living. Okay, I'm gonna try and put some landscaping out here because I think it really needs it. Am I not in live edit? No, I am. I just scrolled past it all. Okay. I want the cottage living trees. Oh, good. She's scratching my chair. That's really nice of her. Perfect. That's revenge, so I put her off my desk. Okay. That one's good. Maybe put one of these like right in the middle, because then when you look at it from the front, God, the lighting is so bad. Really complicates things. Okay, maybe I'll size that one down and put it over there. Shall we start trying to do all the landscaping just in general completely? I think I need to move lots. I can't, the fact that it's like in the shade at all times of day, there's a reason I never built on this lot, and every time I try, I end up having to get rid of it. But I might put it, this is gonna be temporary. I'll probably put it on the gallery from the other one, but I might put it over here on the Spencer Kim Lewis lot. I think they have pretty bad lighting too, but it's not all day bad. It's just bad most of the day. So I'm gonna switch it so I can see it better. Oh, it's bad all the time. Okay, so the reason I like this one is because it's better from the opposite side. You can see the lighting better this way. See, you can see the color of it a bit more. Let's go put it just in Newcrest. Just so I can see it. I just need to be able to see it. I don't like that I can't see true color. Like, I'm fine playing in these builds with the lighting being bad. I don't care, like, that's fine. I just don't like that I can't see what it looks like. It really gets to me. See, all of a sudden it's not in the shadows. And I can actually see it. All right. I'm gonna get rid of the foundation temporarily and we'll start putting the landscaping all in. Show hidden objects. I feel like the colors look better now. Do you see it? I feel like it like looks way nicer. Newcrest has nice lighting on all 5 of these lots together. It's pretty helpful. I end up building in Newcrest a lot because of that, and it's sort of sad because I don't always want to build in Newcrest. Like, I don't know, Newcrest is very specific, so it's kind of like generic suburbia, I feel like, in this neighborhood, but it's nice that it's a blank slate, and it's nice that it has nice lighting, so it's easy to build in. Now see, I got rid of the foundation temporarily so that I can put the landscaping in. You can't debug landscape with the foundation, it jumps up. I don't want that to happen, so. Oh, you know what I might do? I might get myself like, maybe we could have a little bit of a courtyard or something. I wonder if that would look okay. We could put a fountain in there, because that would help with this part being like so long. Oh, too big. That one's too big too. We could just do the little one. It's a nice gray color. I don't know. Let's let it sit for a little bit, because we don't have to keep it there. I just want to put some more plants in and then we can see it better. Once there's plants, I feel like it'll make more sense. It's always hard to look at something that's plain like this anyway, because it's hard to visualize what it's going to be like when it's done. I don't really want to do a small custom fountain, because the custom fountains have to be like, I don't know. I think mostly, because I never really use the custom fountains on purpose, and I honestly think that it's mostly a trim issue. I don't like the fountain trims for the custom fountains that you can build in game. So I don't really like to use them very much because of that. And it's sad that I'm letting it stop me, but I am letting it stop me most of the time. Dare you suggest a wishing well? We could possibly put a wishing well back here somewhere. In this back section, it might be nice. Okay. I'm gonna put a hedge down that wall. I might also get a hedge like on this wall too. I think I'm gonna have this just go halfway down the wall. Not everywhere, but in some of it. And then we'll get some more of the bushes over here. You're getting horror movie ads during the stream? Oh my god. I hate that it's playing horror movie ads on my stream. I do not like that at all. I know this goes without saying, but I don't have any control on what kind of ads play on my streams at all. So that is very unfortunate. Yeah, I don't like that I can't choose them though. But I literally have absolutely zero say in what ads play. I don't even know what ads play on my streams unless people tell me. There's not like a way to find out, you know? Okay. I think I'm gonna put a fence back here. I think I'm gonna get a fence that goes like around and then to the side a little bit. Let me see what I wanna do. I think I want it to be a stone fence. I might even use the debug Enchanted by Nature one. You've been getting the same ad for like a week and you're still not sure what exactly they're advertising? Oh, really effective ad from them, huh? Sometimes there are really weird ones. Really, really weird ones. Okay. Yeah, I might do this because I feel like the colors are okay. So the problem here with this part is that it's going like all the way into the house. I guess I could size them down. Maybe if it was shorter, it would look better anyway. We can do like some kind of opening back there too. You don't even like horror movies? Yeah, I don't either. I'm really not a fan of horror movies either. So I would not enjoy being advertised to horror movie ads on Twitch. I relate to you with that one. Okay, well, we can have like maybe some kind of opening. Yeah, something like this might be all right. I'll just alt place it. So there's a little opening right there, and then there's another little opening on the side. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with horror movies, but it does feel like a odd advertising choice for a lilsimsie stream. You know? Like, there's a real mismatch in vibe between those two things. So I think maybe it's not the most effective place for them to be advertising those, but I don't know. You know, horror and it's like a cozy gaming stream or something. But that happens a lot on Twitch. Like, I think in general, the like demographic of my streams, like the people who are watching this, are not the average demographic of Twitch. So like most of the ad spending on Twitch is for like gamer men, like adult gamer men. And there's like a bunch of like women in their 20s watching this stream right now, you know, who are like into cozy gaming and like reading and little things, you know, and it's not really the same target audience for most of Twitch ads. So, okay. Tall bushes, that'll be good. You mostly get Red Bull ads on Twitch? Yeah, that makes sense. I have also seen a lot of those. Oh dear. Okay, so that one's clipping. This stuff won't be clipping anymore once I raise the house back up. So don't worry about that. It'll be covered by the foundation. Just get game ads on Twitch. That's good. I mean, it also has to do with where you are located, the kind of ads that they're serving you. So that is part of it too. I know for a while there was a big push of like military ads on Twitch, which I was not very much enjoying those being on my streams. Sometimes there's even like alcohol ads and stuff like that, which isn't really a big deal, but also kind of a mismatch in a target demographic, I think. But it just depends who's spending money, right? Who's buying them right now on Amazon. Yeah, there's gambling ads too. That's bad news. Do not like that. Sometimes you get ads in French. Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah, I've heard people talk about how they're getting ads like not in their native language. And that's kind of an interesting one too. That's not even like, it's not really a problem, right? But what is a problem is that that's very ineffective of Twitch to be doing. Because like, you know, the advertiser bought this ad and then Twitch is serving it to someone who probably doesn't even understand it. You know, like you happen to be learning French, but it's like if I got given a French ad, complete waste. Like, I don't know French at all. You know, like that is completely lost on me. So that's kind of a waste of them to be doing that. Okay, I'm gonna try those Enchanted by Nature fences again, but I'm gonna size them down like really small and see if that works for right here. Where did they go? Yeah, I'm gonna try and do them like as small as it can get this time. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure what we think about this, but I think it's kind of interesting. Little wall to block the pathway up. I kind of like a little tiny fence. It's kind of cute. Oh, good thing that they don't fill in correctly. Oh man. I don't really want to have to layer them together because it looks kind of clippy, but it may have to be done. How far into that can I scoot it? Well, it's only slight. The clipping isn't really noticeable from afar. You would trip on that IRL and fall on your face? Perfect. Good then. Well, I think this is okay because we can put a bush so it looks like it just goes up until where the bush starts, basically. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Just a little bit of a hazard? Yep, exactly. Let's have that go right up to the edge of the lot. Okay, I guess we do want to move this then, because I don't really want that to clip into the... I feel like it can clip up there, because I'm not going to put the fence right here, but I don't want it to clip through the fence in this part. I'll put a flower, or like some part of the bush right there too, to hopefully make that make more sense. A hazard in a Simsie house? Never. No, exactly. I would never put anything hazardous in one of my Sims builds. Yeah, they can walk through debug fences. The purpose of this fence is purely decorative. It doesn't actually do anything. But I think it looks good. Yeah, just you wait. I'll get my telescope in here so my Sims can die pretty soon. Did I save? Oh god, no, actually I didn't. Ooh. Oh, now I did. Good catch. Hey, if you're playing the game, maybe you should save too. That could be good. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, I'm gonna lose my mind. How did my game crash twice? So often my game crashes when it's saving. That's like the most common crash I've been experiencing lately, is it crashing while it's saving. Yeah, these last 2 days have been rough. Today my game's crashing nonstop. Yesterday my power went out in the middle of stream. Like, The universe is telling me to not stream Sims right now. Like, there's something out there that's like, maybe you should stop. Oh my god. It's alright. I think we should be fine. I actually didn't check what time it saved, but I feel like it usually saves my progress when that happens. So we should be okay. I see the fence, so I think it's alright. Yeah, we're okay. It's like nothing happened. It is completely saved and fine. It's coming along. It is definitely coming along. Okay, let's get some more bushes. I think I might like to do some pretty white flowers. Oh, I need to put the objects back on. Crash counter? We could add a crash count. Hold on. That's a pretty decent size, right? Could you imagine if I left it that big? Just cover up the entire screen. Maybe it should be bigger, actually, because it was kind of hard to see, right? We just size it up a little bit more than that. Well, now I'm playing a dangerous game, because now I'm taunting the Sims by putting that on the screen, so fingers crossed they don't come back and get us. Okay. I won't put this same bush like as the only bush, but I will put a bunch of them because I like the size of this one. I think it's pretty good. One of them gets in there. Maybe a couple of you right there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to all white. Let's see. What if I took this and I sized it up? Nah. Yeah, I feel like it helps to blend the color of the window in. That's kind of what I was thinking too, where like it's nice to have some more of the white because then it helps make the rest of the white make sense. We do have some really pretty like tall white bushes if we wanted to use any of these. Okay. Maybe. I'm trying to decide if I like them. I think I do. I think I do like them. Maybe some more of it back there because it's taller. Yeah, Romantic Garden is so nice for landscaping. It's like truly so good. I never used the plain white Romantic Garden landscaping. I'm realizing that as I'm placing this stuff down, I'm like, I kind of didn't even really realize that it had a plain white swatch. Which is kind of dumb of me, I guess, but I just don't really ever use this. Very interesting. And the cottage living mushrooms. Oh. Those cottage living debug mushrooms are amazing. One of the best things that they ever made. I wish those were like properly in the game as real landscaping. How's that? Do I want to get any? Do you come in white? Oh, these are not. Okay, those don't have a plain white. I don't like these. Should we put some rocks? The rocks might help because it gives us some more color, some more of the like gray color, kind of just around. You know, I'd hope the romantic garden pack would have good landscaping. Yeah, just like the best pack for landscaping, Enchanted by Nature. Oh, wait. Is it possible to upload just the shell with the landscaping? I don't normally do that, but I guess I could. I don't know. The reason I kind of like, it's not because I'm trying to be annoying about it. The reason that I don't normally upload just like the shell of my builds with the landscaping is because I feel kind of annoying to upload the build twice. Like, I always feel a bit annoying spamming my own gallery. So I like try to be cautious of that. If I'm gonna finish a build, I'm like, oh, do I have to post it twice? But we could today. Yeah, it like fills up the gallery too, but it's not a big deal. Just I don't like to get in the habit of that, because obviously like you could download it unfurnished, but then some people want it like right now. That's why they're asking, not because they don't want to wait for it to be posted when it's done. They want it immediately, and it won't be done immediately. So I'm trying to see how I feel about this. I think I like it. Maybe I'll put it on a slightly higher foundation. Nah. What about we put mailbox? But yeah, anyway, all that to say, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page, that I'm not going to upload it to the gallery unfurnished every time, but we could possibly today. I don't really like that right there. What do you think? Should I, maybe I could put the thing right here. I actually kind of like that. I don't know. Let me get some more of these. Stick them in the back. What is that? Oh, that's the mailbox. That big giant thing with the flowers is just mailbox. I can barely even see what I'm doing with that. Okay, let me see about putting some lights next to this. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Maybe not. Part of me is kind of feeling like I want to have a taller tree. Like this isn't really a tall tree, but I'm just thinking that I kind of want to have a tree like that in the front. I want to like break it up a little bit more. I wonder if I could put another couple of them over here. Basically, I'm just trying to cover up the whole building with trees. I want a lot of landscaping. Okay. Can I rotate the mailbox to the front? Well, I had rotated it to the side on purpose because I didn't really like how it looked. You see how it's kind of clipping right there? Like the flag of it is clipping? That's why I put it on the side, so it wouldn't clip. Sometimes like those really random seeming little things that bother me. I don't think I like the window boxes. Somebody earlier was like, this is not the style of house that would have window boxes, and it's also really gotten in my head about it. I've tried to put them twice, and both times I was like, I don't know, and I got rid of them. So I don't know if I want to do window boxes on here. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put some little planters right here. None of these really come in white. This one does, but this thing always looks like an alien plant to me. Your cauliflower Jen's ghost just had a baby with MC Command Center. the ghost did? Wow. Mods are sometimes, I mean, look, I love playing The Sims with mods, but sometimes it's like, that is really quite something. Maybe I'll do like a little bench. Oh yeah, that's really cute. Look, if I were you, I would just delete it. If it's not in your household and it's like from a sim that's dead, I would simply intervene and get rid of it. No one needs to know. I mean, now a lot of people know, but I would just make it stop. Okay. Let me get Enchanted by Nature again, because I want one more of those little low-lying bushes. Where did you go? I really have a hard time finding, there it is. Every time with this bush, I like struggle to find it. Do you think that I should try to put a pool back here? And if so, like, where should it go? Can I put like that much of it? This build is not for Jingle, no. This build is just for fun. I'm not gonna build the house for my legacy for a few weeks. And you'll know when I make the house for her. I will be really dramatic about it. If you thought I was being really annoying today, oh boy, wait until you see me make a legacy house. If you thought this was bad. Oh, I don't like the pool. I want it to be centered, but I guess we could scoot those over. We could probably do it like that. I feel like hot tub people? Yeah. Yeah. Will I post Slay to the gallery? Like my Legacy Sims brother? I'll post the whole household to the gallery. I shouldn't do that right now though, for reasons that I don't want to reveal until Monday when I post the video. So it's not really a surprise. I had an elder in my household. It's only a matter of time. Okay, let's try that trim for the pool. I didn't do anything, honest. I actually didn't. It's not my fault. Okay, I think I like that. I think I might try and pick like a, maybe we could do a deeper tile color or something. I like how that looks. Maybe we could get really sparkly pool water. Wow. I think I like that. Maybe we could put the ladder over here. It's like gray and white. Okay. Okay. I think it's fine. I think maybe I need to get another like little plant in there somehow to fill that in. Riviera ladder. Well, I was gonna try not to use that one because I was trying to use less packed. Sometimes when because I thought about it too, and then I was like, I don't want to use only one thing from that pack, but it's also, oh, I'm already using the pool trim. Never mind. Doesn't matter. I already have pool trim. Doesn't make a difference. I literally had that whole thought process in my head where I was like, I don't want to use that ladder because I don't want to add an extra pack. Meanwhile, I'm already using that pack. Just ridiculous. No, I don't like those. The rounded pools are from an update. Yeah, it came out last year. Like what, last summer? Right before Love Struck came out, we got the rounded pools. So everybody has round pools. They're in the base game. I like that. That's pretty nice. We could do like the bar and grill over here somehow too. I don't really want to right now. I want to work on the inside, but you guys want me to upload it unfurnished, don't you? I guess I can, let me just put down some tile in the bathrooms and then I can upload it unfurnished. Just like this. Unfurnished. What do you want to call it? 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Unfurnished what? I don't know. It needs to be kind of searchable, I feel like, because it's the gallery is really hard to find things on now. It always has been, but it's getting worse, and I have like a million things on my gallery, so. Unfurnished Tudor McMansion. Oh, man. I can get rid of 2 letters. I can't do unfurnished. I'm out of keys, or out of characters. But I can type unfurnished Tudor McMansion. And then I'll upload it finished as Tudor McMansion later. I like that. Okay. I'm working on building a large Tudor house. I'm gonna say, I was gonna put in Windenburg, but it's not in Windenburg, is it? Oh, we could put empty instead of unfurnished. Because I can't put the unfurnished. This is the unfurnished version. The finished version with furniture will be uploaded soon. Hashtag lilsimsie. Hashtag unfurnished. Hashtag empty. There. It's not Windenburg. Well, it's supposed to be in Windenburg, but I was so mad about the lighting on that lot that I moved it to Newcrest temporarily. Because I couldn't deal with the lighting. It's meant to go on the lot where the Munch family usually lives in Windenburg. That's where I built like almost all of it, and then I got so frustrated that I moved it again. But I could probably move it back now because I'm not working on the outside anymore. Yeah, Windenburg has a bunch of lots with like really bad lighting. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the outside of it really quickly. Maybe just a couple of them while the lighting is okay. So I can have them and then I can go live in Windenburg again. Now we can go back. I'm recording this and like the way the speed build is gonna jump between different lots. It's like I built half of it, then I moved to Newcrest all of a sudden, then I went back and like... Anyway, this is how much I did when I was in this world. See how the lighting is just a little bit worse? Honestly, it doesn't look that much worse right now. So that's annoying. I just shouldn't hit L. I think it's because when you come from Manage Worlds, it's fine, but then when you like, the 4 lights that they have set up, presets are bad, look. Yeah, the 4 presets are bad. The default is fine. Okay. I'm gonna come back again from Manage Worlds and I'm not gonna press L, ever. And then it's gonna be perfect all the time. Okay? That'll be good. Yeah, see, that's fine like that. Okay, what do you want to furnish first? The bathrooms? Get them out of the way? I think so. Okay. kind of tile? Yeah, the preset time is different. It's very weird. It's like sometimes to avoid the lighting being bad, you can move a sim in and then like, you know, triple speed until it gets to be a better time of day too, or like cheat with mods to change the time of day. There are ways to get around it too if you've got a sim living there. I could use the sleek bathroom kit. We could do that. What sort of color? Should it be like a light color? Kind of bright? I don't want to use, I think I don't want to use only the sleek bathroom kit, but I'll use a fair bit of the sleek bathroom kit. How about that? Yeah, because we could do like a little custom shower kind of thing over here. That could be kind of nice. Should I sink it? I don't know. I actually don't really like it, but maybe it's fine. It's not Jingle's house, no. Is there a reason that people keep thinking that I'm doing Jingle's house right now? Because it's been more than one person. We're not gonna build Jingle's house for like a couple weeks. We're not doing the house for my legacy right now. I'm not even close. She's only a teen, so we won't do that until she becomes a young adult. We want to give her some time. So I think people are just excited, but the reason that I'm asking is because it's like, did I say something that made you think that I was doing that? Like, but no, Jingle is not quite ready to age up, so I don't want to make her house yet. If I was doing my legacy house, sincerely, like, you would know. It would, like, the whole title would be, like, building my legacy house. I'd be, like, near tears, stressed out of my mind. Like, it would be obvious. There would be signs if it was the legacy house. And I also would have given you more warning. I wouldn't just do it without telling everybody. Building legacy houses, I get so stressed. It's, like, almost not even fun for me. Because I like really overthink it so much because I want it to be like, I don't know, because I know I'm going to play in it and I'm so picky about like my own preferences and I know I'm going to use it for a long time that I'm like, I don't know, I overthink it to the max when I'm making a legacy house and I just know I'm so annoying. Like, it's horrible. I get so weird about it when I make a legacy house for my Sims. I do kind of like that. Maybe I'll put that then right there, and then I'll put the toilet over here. That's good. We get a nice plant as well. Well, that's the thing. I'm going to spend a lot, like, if it's for my legacy, I'm going to spend a lot of time in it. And I, like, really care about those Sims, you know? Like, I really like playing in that household, so I want it to be really good for them. And then I get really annoying. Because I maybe care too much. Should I use the plant from the sleek bathroom kit instead? Maybe I will. Just for fun. And then we could do this thing. And this thing. I can get a little toilet brush too. You see, Kaylee, I agree. I agree the legacy builds have turned out well in the past. It's just because I stress about them a lot. That's why they turn out well, right? But yeah, we'll get to Jingle's house in a few weeks. Maybe at like the end of August is kind of when I think I'll probably build that. It's gonna be in Mount Komorebi, and it's gonna be covered in snow, which is also gonna be a complex change to make, but Should be interesting. I want a nice picture, slightly modern, kind of simple. I kind of like that one actually. Let's try that. We could do like 2 towels. It's all white in this bathroom. Maybe we could put a couple, landscaping will be easy. I don't know, the last time I built a big house up there in like the mountain part of Mount Komorebi, I like expected it to be not too bad when I did the landscaping, but I think maybe I just like got a little bit too excited about it, and so I set the bar too high. But yeah, it was harder than I thought it would be. Because only so much, like some of the plants look really super dead, and I didn't want it to look like super dead. I wanted it to look only a little bit dead, you know? I wanted it to look nice and not just be like branches. Okay. How about sleek bathroom again? Because I can put like, I'm gonna raise this up and put it on there. Ooh, that's good. See, it's an all-white bathroom, but I don't think it's bad. I think it looks kind of nice being an all-white bathroom. There's something really, like, sleek about it. Get it? Haha, sleek bathroom kit. Sorry. That was dumb. Bath mat? You know, I don't like the bath mats. I never use bath mats in this game because I don't really like them that much. I know that's terrible. But there's something about the bath mats that just like, I think it's maybe it's a color thing, like a swatch issue. But I really just don't like them very much most of the time. By the way, the whole house won't be all white, just the bathroom. Just these bathrooms, that's all. Okay, let's get a more yellow toned light. Yeah, sometimes I'll like size down one of the big rugs to use as a bath mat. I don't know. I've tried a lot of things. There's just something about the bath mats that they don't really speak to me. Yeah, it's because they don't look like a real life bath mat. I agree. I think that's the main problem. They don't look like bath mats to me. Only a couple of them do, and I don't really like the swatches of those, so then it's, I don't know, never-ending problem, I guess. You know, we were just talking about me being super picky? Yeah. We just had that whole discussion about me being picky. Here we are, talking about it again. Oh, maybe I'll try the toilet next to this then. Maybe that's better. A little bit more open space. Okay. Couple of towels, that's good. Let's get a different piece of art. Oh, we could do like one of the plant ones. I like these tiny living leaf pictures. Those are really nice. All right. Oops. I guess that is all white. It just has a weird lighting texture on it. Maybe corner tub in one of them. Okay, I was actually thinking about that for inside of this room. This is the primary bathroom. We can make it a little bit bigger. Maybe we could make the corner tub work in here. No, I did not put the toilet brush inside of this one. We can though. We can add it. We can try the bath mat too. Sleek bathroom. This is the sleek bathroom kit bath mat. This one is my favorite of the bath mats now, and it's also the newest one. But we can try it. I know they're gonna have 3 bathtubs in their house. This is gonna be nice. The Sims who live here have a nice place. They are living the dream. Maybe this bathroom could be a little bit more gold then, because it's gonna have the gold on that. The gold from the sleek bathroom kit is different than the gold on this though. Yeah, this family is like rich. I mean, look at their house. It's enormous. If there was one Townie I could be friends with in real life, who would it be? Unfortunately, the answer is Eliza Pancakes. Not because I love her or I even like her. I just think that, like, I sort of am her in some ways. And so I just, like, she's the one. Unfortunately, she and I have too much in common. It would have to be Eliza Pancakes. She's an inspiration to all. That's one way of putting it. Yeah. Sure. Is Dan like Bob Pancakes? No, Dan's not involved in this discussion. Neither is Bob. This is between me and Eliza. Oh, that's too far over. I like how that looks. Okay, let's do, maybe they could have like double sinks. Dan is so much more fun than Bob, somebody said. Yeah, Bob Pancakes is, yeah. I think Eliza's the real problem in that relationship, though. Who would be my enemy out of all the Townies? Eliza. We have like a frenemy thing going on, me and her. So she's the answer to both. Oh, season sink. Ah, that's true. Does it come in the like light gold that we're trying to use? I don't know if it does. It's not really very gold. Oh, it has like that swatch, but that one's too dark. Chat just called Snap Agnes. You called Snap Agnes Crumple Bottom? Do you really think so? Oh my god, it's because my cat yells at people. This is her reputation. Oh, Snappy. She would hit you with her purse, though. She honestly is very nice. Like, Snap is a very nice cat. To stranger, like, she's very friendly. But I do understand and see where you're coming from. Agnes has this, like, aura about her that she's, like, the boss. And I think Snap has that, too, so. Imagine if she had the power to hit you with a purse when she wants attention. If Snap could start hitting me instead of just screaming, we'd be in trouble. Like, hitting me with something, not just even hitting me. Because Snap, she is one to, like, she'll swing at you if she wants, like, sometimes, not in a bad way. I really should have clarified. But, like, sometimes if she wants to be brushed and you walk, she'll be, like, on the couch. If you walk past her without brushing her and she's been asking to be brushed, she might, like, start swinging and be like, hello, I'm trying to be brushed here. But it's not, like, the first thing she would go to. She would first scream. And, like, once she knows that you've heard her and, like, acknowledged her screaming, then she's like, well, why aren't you doing it? What do you mean you're walking past me? Like, but no claws out or anything. She's funny. Sometimes she'll swat at Shrimp. She doesn't swat at Sunny, but she'll swat at Shrimp sometimes because he has a real tendency to get too close to her face. Like, he'll try and kiss her and stuff, and she will sometimes let him and sometimes not, which is really confusing. So I understand why he's confused too. But sometimes she'll swat at him, and he just, like, looks at her. He doesn't even react. Like, he just is like, all right. Relax. Because I think he knows that she's all talk. Like, she'll just swing, but, like, she's not going to do anything. So he's kind of just like, okay, and? It's pretty funny. Okay, I like that on the wall right there. No, they don't fight. They've never fought. There's never been, like, any, like, true aggression or anything like that between them, thankfully. Snap just sort of is annoyed by them sometimes. But she doesn't really dislike them even. I even would say Snap likes them sometimes. And she likes to play with them, too. Which is good. Because I'm glad that she's able to do that. I feel like it's actually been really good for her. Oh, no, Shrimp and Sunny don't fight. They play together a lot. But they don't fight. They like to run. They'll, like, chase each other around. Snap chases them, too. They all just like to run around. Okay, how about this one? A little cat picture, maybe? That could be good. All right, 3 bathrooms. Now we just have the entire rest of the house to furnish. Yeah, Snap is very playful. Even before the kittens were here, Snap has been pretty playful, and she's really old. So her still being very playful is a really good thing. But she'll play by herself more than she plays with them. She has this, like, banana toy, and it's got catnip in it. And she really likes to kick her toys. She'll, like, grab at them and kick them and stuff. And she's got this creepy eyeball that she chases, too. But she plays by herself and with them, so... Yeah, if she could hear me calling her old, she wouldn't like it. She'd be mad. But I think she's in a really good spot, considering her health and her age. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she was less active, you know? But she is, like, doing pretty well right now, which is really good. You had to take away the catnip banana because one of the cats would beat the others up for it. Oh my god. No, yeah, I forget what the brand is called, but it's, if you look on Chewy and, like, find a cat banana toy, my cats and Hope's cats are all obsessed with this banana. I've bought it, like, 5 times now because this is kind of gross, but they chew on it and then lick it, and then it turns, like, really brown, and then it kind of gets, like, stains on it. The banana, and it is, like, covered in little holes from their tooth marks, and it's really kind of nasty. They're, like, slobbering on it. It's really gross. So I've like bought replacements once the banana has become so nasty that it can't even be in the house anymore. It gets overripe. It looks like a gross old banana, yeah. But they really like that toy. They have there's, like, this cactus toy that I've bought on Chewy repeatedly as well. That is, like, a bit, the kittens don't like it as much, but Snap does. It's, like, just a kicker toy. She likes to grab it and try and kill it. And she has Snap has this, like, shark toy that I've bought on Chewy. She's had 2 of them because one of them she ripped up. And it's big. It's, like, probably, like, this long, and it's a giant shark, and she, like, grabs it and then, like, kicks it with her feet and tries to kill it. She loves it. Loves it. Snappy's tooth marks. Okay, to be fair, it's actually the kitten's tooth marks. Snap doesn't chew on the banana. She just licks it. Snap, if she bit it with her front teeth, she only has 1 front tooth. So, if Snap was biting it, you would know, because it'd just be 1 hole. Anyway, they like it, so. Maybe I should show you the banana. Hold on. I'm gonna link it. If anybody's got cats. This, oh my god. It's like the longest link I've ever seen. I could take all that tracking stuff out, but this is the banana that they like. There's also a green fish version from the same brand. My cats don't like it, but Hope's cats are obsessed with it. like obsessed with the green fish. So if you're looking for another one, that's an option too. Yeah, it comes, this is a very popular banana. It's highly recommended by all the cats I know as well. All right, let's do the kitchen. This is where it's gonna start getting really exciting. Don't really know about that counter. I do like this one because I like how it's a little bit more modern. It looks like it's very much giving new build, which I want. Oh my God, Tilly, that is, oh my. I'm glad my cats don't do stuff like that. Okay, I guess I don't really want this to be as big as I just made it. It should like stop like right there, right? And then we want to get some kitchen islands. How does this vibe with the exterior? I take it you don't like it. So remember, this is not an old house. This is a new house that rich people built to look old. So the kitchen is like newly renovated, or well, I guess brand new. The kitchen is brand new. So the inside is not gonna be old looking. We're not gonna put like some old dark cabinets, you know, like we're not gonna do like this kind of thing. It's a brand new house that they wanted to have an old looking outside too. If you'd rather have these, I can use the cabinets I've been using in every build nonstop for weeks, but they want it to look old just because it's like very classic. It has sort of like a timeless vibe to it outside, but without having any of the oldness inside. So it can feel new to them. I'm gonna put the stove in the middle of this, I think. Have I saved recently? No, actually. I have not. Wait for it. Okay. Maybe we do Home Chef Hustle. I do like the Home Chef Hustle stuff. Oh, I did not promise double ovens. I never promised anything. I was making a joke about how I used to always do that, but I don't really want to put 2 of them. I don't know if I can bring myself to do all that. They want it bad. Guys, I can't do it. I just can't. Ooh, look, they have a dishwasher. I was thinking about how, like, you know how now but the thing is, if I place one, then I'm gonna get stuck with it. It's like you can't delete them. Now we have like the extra ovens. You could put like an extra one in the counter. What I really want, what my dream would be, is if The Sims would give us like stacked wall ovens. And while we're at it, microwave on the wall too. I want them both. They gave us like a countertop oven, but that is not what I'm talking about. That's giving like toaster oven. They could have the toaster oven maybe. I was gonna put the sink. Oh, the sink's over here. Never mind. But I want a microwave on the wall really bad. That's like actually something that matters a lot to me, and I want to have in this game. And I'm kind of annoyed that we still don't have. I want to be able to put microwave like above the oven, you know, because that's so normal around here. Like that's so common, and you just can't do it in The Sims at all. Yeah, it's like one of those really fancy air fryer things, like toaster oven air fryer. I tried to ask them when I pitched my kits. I made up like 7 different kit ideas that I pitched to them, and then we like kind of chose one that made the most sense at the end. But one of the ones that I pitched them was a kitchen kit, and I was like, "Hey guys, what about like wall microwaves?" And I knew they wouldn't do that. Like that would never come in a kit. it would be like a major update if they did that. Like it would never happen in a kit. But like I had the floor and a bunch of Sims team members in front of me, I was gonna bring it up. And I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but I was gonna mention it. I had a mood board. I had like 10 pictures of wall microwaves. I tried, chat. I tried. I was shooting my shot, yeah. Maybe someday we'll get them. It's in their heads. Now, I'm sure that it's been in their heads before. Like, I'm not like the only person that's ever thought about it. I'm sure that like people on the team have also thought about it. The thing with that sort of thing is that like there's loads of stuff that they would probably love to make and have even talked about making, but they've got like all these budget concerns to think about, and with like major base game updates like that where they have to like really reconfigure a lot of things, they try and fit it in somewhere where like they can sort of justify it with also the cost of a pack. Sort of like how we got the infant update, but they made a pack that also had loads of family and infant gameplay that came out right at the same time. They justified the cost of making the infant update by being like, well, we're gonna also have growing together, and that's gonna like, you know, help to make it worth it. So unless they gave us another pack that's like really kitchen focused, but like on a large scale, like kitchen focused, but in an expansion pack or something, I just don't know if we would get that, you know? Yeah, they definitely prefer to not make new animations if they can avoid it. Which makes sense, they're more expensive. So if they can reuse them, that means, that's the thing, if you reuse one animation somewhere, that, like, I think like the closet woohoo, there's a couple that are sort of, like, the new outhouse is the same animation as the closet woohoo. Why would you make a new thing when it's the same, when you could instead use that time to make a completely different animation for something that's completely new? If it's, like, similar enough, you want to be able to use it again. You already did it, so that happens a lot. Okay, bar stools. My third cooking stuff. I would love another like cooking themed pack. I would love that. Should we do these little ones? No. No. These ones? Oh, I actually like that. I think that's pretty cute. And more kitchen counters. God, I would do anything for more kitchen counters in this game. In my opinion, there should be a kitchen counter in every single expansion pack. Like, every single expansion pack should have a kitchen counter in it. And I know why they don't do it, because it's like a million pieces and it takes up a lot of the like amount of build content we get. But every pack should have a kitchen counter set. I need kitchen counter sets. I think every expansion pack especially should have beds for all ages and a kitchen set. Like, that's like non-negotiable to me. Because that's the kind of thing where it's like, I don't know, you get one of these new packs and you've got all this awesome new stuff and you've got this really cool furniture layout. Like with Love Struck, I had these like really nice apartments and then base game counters. And it just like, I don't know, it really takes away from the vibes of it all, right? Like, I don't want to have to use the weenie base game counters with that stuff. It just doesn't really match the same. Yeah, a full kitchen set, mind you. It needs to have upper cabinets too. You can give me shelves, but it can't be only shelves. I need to have shelves and cabinets. That's the only way it's functional. I don't like to have only shelves because it's not as versatile that way. Because for me, the dream is to be able to mix and match the shelves and the cabinets and have like both in the same room. I think I'm gonna put the, I want a stand mixer. I wish this stand mixer had more swatches. I have this like really, really pretty, like light yellow, pastel yellow stand mixer. And I wish that I could do that in The Sims, but it doesn't exist. It is not possible. Or like a baby pink one. Yeah, instead we've got just the Home Chef Hustle swatches. And they're not terrible, but I just want more. Especially because it's the only stand mixer. I'm trying to decide what else I want to put. I don't really want to overdo it. Maybe I should have put this like next to it. Okay. Should I use this? I could hide it behind there. No, let's just not have one. Let's not put a fire alarm. They have a dishwasher, it's behind the sink, or next to the sink. Bowl of lemons. Let's do that. If I look up citrus, no, what is it called? It's from the backyard pack. I always forget what it's called when I try to use it. Taste of Tart. It's called Taste of Tart. My bad. Okay, I'm not gonna fully do that right now. I wanna put down some more of the other furniture first so I can like visualize it a little bit better. The scale. Oh, Snap's screaming if you can hear that. I'm sorry, I know it's kind of scary sounding. Imagine how I feel. Okay, what about... She's got a lot to say, yeah. Yeah. What is she screaming about? I think she's probably screaming at her water bowl right now. And I don't really know why she does that. It happens a lot. I even asked the vet, and the vet was like, look, I got no clue why she's doing that at the water. That's very bizarre. But I think that some of her confusion has a little bit to do with, or some of her screaming has a bit to do with confusion. So I think that's part of it. Your cat does that at their water? No matter what, at first I was like, is it because her like whiskers are touching it? But it's not even, she's not even like touching the bowl, and it's all, I have like 2 different cat water fountains and multiple bowls. Are you back? Oh, hold on. Ruby, you okay? What? She's just sitting on the chair out there and staring at me. Anyway, we have more than one shape of bowl too, because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like bothering her. But she doesn't do it while she's drinking. She like stares at it and screams. And I don't know what to make of that. I don't know. But like sometimes you just gotta scream. She screams at the water, and she sometimes screams, like she'll go into like the hallway up here and start screaming. And when she goes in the hallway, that's when I think it's a little bit of a confusion thing. It makes me think that maybe she's looking for me, and like she doesn't know where I am, or like maybe she came up and forgot what she was doing, and so she goes in there and starts yelling. So I don't know. But obviously I don't want her to be confused, but she's also 17, so she's gonna start having her moments. Yeah, and then when she screams like that, when it's like kind of loud and scary, the kittens all come running to like check on her because it freaks them out. What? You're early for dinner though. It's like still maybe 40 minutes away, at least. Yeah, that's really terrible, I know. Oh my god. I know. You wanna come up? We can sit together. Thinking about it. Yeah, she really is so squeaky and talkative. It's pretty cute. I kind of want to try these. I sort of like the look of the brown with the white chairs, but I don't think that those chairs look good with those bar stools. Okay, hold on. Wait, you want to come up? You have to pick though. You can't just yell. You're up or you're not. Okay, you need me to get you? Okay. She couldn't get up herself. She had to be gotten. My bad. I should have known. Yeah, I mean, part of it is also that she can't hear herself. So that's why she's screaming so loud too, is because she can't hear herself screaming, so I don't think she knows that she's screaming as loud as she is. Maybe we could try these. That could be nice. I think that looks okay together. All right, book nook. Maybe we could put 2 of these together underneath it and get them in a light color. I want it to be very light and bright inside. I kind of like that, but like a little bit of color like from this rug and stuff. She's using echolocation. Oh my gosh. I mean, maybe. She could be for all we know. I don't like how tall that is. I want a flower. And I kind of want it to be a little bit purpley. You know what could be nice? The, this one. The, like, CC one that was added to the game. I don't use that one very often, but it's got that, like, purple accent in it, which might be cool. Okay. Do I have a video of her screaming at the water? I do, but I mean, it would take me a minute to find it. The problem with, if I try and find, like, specific videos on my phone when I'm streaming, or, like, pictures, too. I mean, I got about 1 million videos of my cats on my phone. So it's like, where do I even begin to look when I go to find it, you know? It'll take me a second to get there. But yeah, I mean, if you can picture it, imagine a cat standing in front of her water bowl, like standing on all 4 legs, looking at it and screaming. Like the loud, not meowing, no, screaming. You kind of heard it a second ago, but imagine louder because the like noise gate and stuff on the mic, screaming at it. It's really quite something. Lighting. Let's try and get like a nice little light to put above this. Maybe one of those could be okay. I like the silver, I think. Must be such a rude water bowl. You know what? You're so right. Maybe she makes ripples in it like Jurassic Park and she likes watching them. You know what the other problem I have? Not this one. One of the other cats. So Sunny, I had to move their water bowls. I used to keep a water bowl in the kitchen, like kind of by my sliding door that goes outside, and I had to move it because she kept spilling it, right? On purpose, like flipped it, nonstop would spill it. So then I moved it to be like in my bathroom on the floor tile instead of on the wood floor. I had it on a mat, didn't matter. The mat doesn't help. She likes to flip the mat too. It's on purpose because she's playing with it. So I move it to my bathroom, put it on the tile floor. She does it even more when it's on the tile floor. So now the water bowl is like in the front of my walk-in shower. It doesn't get wet when I'm showering, but it's like kind of, so that way if it spills in there, it's in the shower, so it's fine. So Sunny's whole new thing is that because the shower water it's sloped in there a little bit, so when she spills it, it doesn't just sit there. Now the water goes to the drain. So what she likes to do is knock the water bowl over and then watch it go into the drain. And she like walks closely following it as the water now it's a game. And she's like a little scientist knocking her water bowl over and spilling it so that it goes down the shower drain. And I fill that bowl like maybe 4 times a day. So, and like sometimes when I go to bed, I'll like lay in bed, turn the light off, ready to go to bed. All of a sudden, I hear like this little clanging of the ceramic bowl on the tile. And I know she's in there just like hitting it, waiting for it to flip over. Because she starts by just hitting it because it kind of like sloshes and the water like starts to spill out. And then she flips it completely. So, oh, we have those like electric water bowls. I have 2 like cat water fountains, Kate, but those aren't fun because you can't spill them. But it's okay because you can drink out of them, but you can't spill them. So that's a good thing, at least for now they haven't spilled them. Yeah, I haven't tried using one of those bowls that like suctions to the ground. I haven't bought any new bowls specifically because of it. I don't really mind that she does it either. Like, it's fine. And I guess it's like enriching. So if she wants to do it, whatever. But I did, so we had a sort of new person cat sit for us when I went to the funeral last week. And she had watched them once before when they were kittens. Like, they were like, you know, like a few months old when she watched them last. And so I was like, she came over so I could like show her around the house and like let her meet the cats. And I was like, because usually my sister watches them, but obviously she was at the funeral with us. Anyway, I was showing her around and I was like, so here's the thing. The cats have this water bowl in the shower. They mostly drink out of their fountains, but they also have this bowl in the shower, and Sunny will spill it. Probably more than once. So just so you know, you're gonna have to fill it multiple times. I just feel so dumb being like, okay, so here's the next thing the cats might mess with. But it's okay. It's cute, so she can do whatever she wants. I don't mind. I don't mind. No, Shrimp doesn't mess with the water bowls. He just drinks out of them like normal. The only weird thing, well, Shrimp is kind of weird. The only weird thing Shrimp does is when he drinks, he like, it's like an instinctual thing for cats because in the wild, they might like have to clear debris out of the water as they're drinking it. So sometimes Shrimp, when he's drinking, will just start like swimming, like moving his hand. And then sometimes he'll like go like this and then hold his arm out to the side and then like lean over it and then drink. And his arm is like stuck out straight the opposite way. But he doesn't always do it. It's just like maybe half the time when he drinks, and he doesn't cause any problems like knocking anything over. But it is a little bit weird. Whenever I try and take pictures of him or like try and film it, he always gets embarrassed and stops too. But I really want to show people because he looks so silly. But every time I like get, you know, try and get the film, and then he like looks up and notices and then stops doing it. But I really wish I could show you. He's too like aware. He knows. Your cat does that too? Yeah, I've heard of a lot of cats doing it. It's interesting because none of the cats that I've ever had ever really did that. And never really had like weird water quirks at all until I found the kittens. And Sam, their brother who my parents adopted, the other one, he also knocks over water bowls, just like Sunny does. So, I don't know, it makes sense. There's something with these 3. But Sam is also a water spiller on purpose. But it's kind of cute, so I don't mind. They can do it if they want. Especially because it makes me feel like Sunny is really smart and a scientist who's like learning about how it spills down the drain. So you know, that's okay. Things they learned in the sewer, yeah, maybe. It's just like that little bit of a, they got, I don't know, they're not feral cats, but they've got a little bit more of it in them. I think. They're a little bit more in tune with their cat instincts than I think Snap is. Which makes sense. What kind of couch should we use? I'm wondering about this one. Yours drops toys in their water bowl constantly. Oh my god, they're drowning their toys on purpose. And that's like actually what they're doing. They're like killing their prey and drowning it. Sorry to bring it up. But that's what they're doing. By putting it in the water. Lovely creatures, these cats that we have, huh? Mine don't really do that, thankfully. Yeah, cats are little monsters. They like to mess with their prey. It's terrible. Like, actually, they're like little monsters. I think I want to put curtains on top of this. Maybe I'll use the Modern Luxe ones. I guess everything is not very gold. It's all very silver in here, huh? You can try that. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. You don't want to have to move stuff out of the way to fix it, but... Yours soaks their catnip toys in the water and then drinks the water. They're making tea! They're evolving. That's actually really funny of them. Okay, I think I like that. I do feel like over here is maybe a little bit empty. So, okay, those are bad because it's a different color. Your cat used to drink out of your tea mugs. Oh yeah, I had to stop having like open cups out because Snap would try and drink out of them. And it like really grossed me out. Because I would then start being paranoid, like what if I left and like went to the bathroom and came back and like what if she drank out of it and I didn't know? And then there was like cat meat spit inside of my water. So now I only use water bottles around the house because I don't really want Snap to do that. It grosses me out thinking about it. Or like what if you had like a cup next to your bed and you went to sleep? Like what if the cat drank it in the night? Because she would, like, Snap does, like, well, not anymore. She used to, at least. Drink out of my water cups. Your cats stick their feet in your water cups? Oh my god. My parents' cat, Lemon, is like a little demon. And he knocks over water cups on purpose. Like, if you've got, like, a water cup sitting on the counter, he'll walk up, he, like, looks around. He spills them intentionally. Little cat's a monster. He's cute though. That's what yours does? Yeah! They're terrible! Especially if it has ice cubes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is really funny of them. Yeah, so basically all the cats are weird with water, I guess. No, my parents' cat Lemon is a menace though. Like he's actually a menace. He can open doors. Because he's pretty big, so he's like kind of tall. He knows how to like kind of jump up and like pull on the door handle and also like throw his body weight at the door to then open it so he can get into closed rooms. He can't use a door knob, but a door handle he can use. So that's like menace number one. Like that's really actually kind of bad that he can just access anywhere at any time. Especially when we had, like my parents, when they first adopted the kittens, or well, the mom and then the other kitten, when they went over to my parents' house, they kept them in my old bedroom for like a little bit to like acclimate and adjust and everything, and like slow introduce to the cats. They had to change the doorknob out on my bedroom door. It used to be a handle. They swapped it to a knob before we moved the cats over because we knew that Lemon would try and get in there. And so we had to like make sure that he couldn't, because he can't just like free reign into the cat's room and they need to be able to like safely acclimate, you know, to the new house. So we had to change the doorknob on my old bedroom door so that he couldn't get in there. He also hits people when he wants to be fed. My parents feed him on the kitchen counter. They have like, it's kind of the equivalent of like if there was one counter next to the fridge, kind of like this sort of vibe. My parents keep the cat's food on that counter because then it's up and the dogs can't get to it. I guess at this point the dogs are really old, so they can't get to it anyway, but they've always been fed on the counter because then it's up high from the dogs. But anyway, it's like right next to the pantry. The pantry door is like right there. And so if you're trying to go into the pantry and he wants fed, any time of day, doesn't matter. If he wants fed and you're walking past, he'll start swinging at you, claws out. There's something off about that guy. And he'll do it to anybody, like even a stranger. It could be your first time at the house. He'll like try and hit you to demand to be fed. That's not normal. Like, what is wrong with you? So he is a menace. He is a menace. The other cats aren't as bad as him. And he's kind of orange. He's like blonde. The technical color is buff. Is the color of him. But he's like a blonde orange tabby. So, there you go. Makes sense. He kind of has the same hair color as my sister. It's like how Snap has my hair color. Lemon has Shanna's hair color. And he's just like her. A menace. I don't think she's here right now. She's never here. So I can make fun of her, right? Is there a trash can in the kitchen? Oh no, I didn't put one. I guess I could. Maybe I should put like a plant or something. It's dilute orange, there you go. If I called him orange, people would have corrected me. So I made sure I was specific. They're not gonna have a trash can in the kitchen. I've decided they don't get one. I don't think they need one. Maybe I can scoot this over a little bit more, because then I can scoot this back a little bit. No, well, there could just be more of a walkway in between them. Yeah, I'm struggling with what to put in this corner, because it's feeling kind of empty to me. But dilute is the technical term for light-colored cats. Well, then why did they all correct me before about the buff thing? Maybe it was just one person. I don't remember. But why? This was like a couple years ago. Somebody was really weird to me about it when I called him orange. And I was like, okay, sorry, he's buff. Like, okay. And I've called him that ever since. Because I showed a picture and they're like, he's not an orange cat. That's buff. The internet's kind of funny about stuff like that, though. You can't say, no matter what, it's not right. You know? Maybe we could do a wall plant or something. It's funny to picture him being like so strong though. The word buff is funny like that, so. Yeah, I feel like a one tile bar isn't gonna be good enough. Maybe I could put this like right here. And then we could do like maybe a tall and skinny bookshelf or something. Or just like a little side table with, can I scoot this over? I'd have to rearrange the bathroom a little bit, but maybe I'll swap this out for something else. Maybe it being scooted over is good. Because then we can put, maybe I could put a mirror or something out here. And a plant. You have a chicken who's buff? Oh, that's so cute. I like chickens. Oh, that color is nice. An orange cat named Lemon is funny, I know. Well, he's kind of a light, let me see if I've got a picture of him I can show you. All the pictures that I get sent of Lemon, it's like Shanna and Lemon. So she's probably not gonna like this. But I have like a million pictures of just him like on my sister's lap kind of thing. So, oh, here we go. I'll zoom in. This is him laying on Shanna's bed. That's what he looks like. Dilute orange. But he could be, this is a cat that could be named Lemon. He was Lemon when we adopted him, and I begged and pleaded, to not change his name. I was like, it's too good, like you can't change it. It's the perfect name. And they ended up listening to me. The only reason, my parents have this really weird thing about naming pets after fish. Like all their pets have to have a fish name. And the only reason that they let it slide is because there's a lemon shark. So I think in their mind, his name is Lemon Shark or something ridiculous like that. But nobody calls, like, he just gets called Lem most of the time. But that's the only reason that it was allowed to let pass. I'm really trying hard to, like, break them from this, but... Sammy, the reason that Sammy was okay, his name, when we named the kittens, we didn't know we were going to keep them all. We wanted them to be like Sewer Sam, Sewer Shrimp. That's why they all have S names. And Sewer Sam was the first one. We just thought it was cute. The only reason Sam is okay is because of salmon. And Frank, that one, she's not a fish. I named her when she was a stray. And they were like, what should we call that stray that keeps showing up? I was like, name it Frankie, it's so cute. And then because they weren't planning on adopting the stray, they were just like calling the stray they kept seeing a name. It stuck. So you're welcome, Frank. I saved you. Anyway, Sam's name isn't Salmon. His name is Sam. But they like justify it in their heads, I guess. They love a little theme, I guess. And you know what the worst part is? I named Shrimp Shrimp. Sunny's name is not Sunfish. Her name is just Sunny. She's a black cat named Sunny. It's cute like sunshine. But my sister thinks it's Sunfish. She does think that. It's so bad. Even I finally get a chance to name a pet myself, and then what do? Do the same thing. But shrimp is cute though. My parents just love fish, Sophia. They love fish. They've been doing this forever. Like they had a dog like a long time ago. This dog passed away when I was like 6 months old. His name was Tarpon, like the fish. They've just always done that. But we also had a cat named Pie. That wasn't a fish. Their first pet was Pie. Unrelated, but I think that's honestly one of the best names that they had. I think that's cute. Your cat's name is Anchovy? Well, there you go. Love Struck. I want to put these little guys above the piano. I do like the idea of the fish names, but I think some of them are dumb. No, don't say Marlin. They literally wanted to name... When we got Lemon, they wanted to name him Marlin. And I was begging and pleading to name him Lemon. Like, begging and pleading to keep Lem. But they, like, that was what they wanted, was Marlin. That was the name. So... Merlin is like, what? That's what they wanted. Oh, you had an orange and white cat named Nemo? That's cute. Oh, I just love cats. Love, love, love cats. Any of these cute? No. Oh, cat. No, probably not. I do agree that a name theme is cute. I just... Snap's name, like when my parents, because they named her, not me. Her name is Snapper, and I just think that's so stupid. Her name is Snap. Snappy, Snap. But her real name is Snapper. And like the vet has her as Snapper still, and like it just kind of like icks me out. I don't know. I don't like it. I wouldn't have chosen it myself. But that's what her name is. Yeah, she's Snapper with the missing tooth, yeah. Poor Snappy. Maybe not that one. Her government name? Yeah. It's not a bad name. I just don't know if I think it fits her, you know? She could have been named Grouper. Oh my god. I wonder what other names they were choosing, like what they were like probably deciding between, because I was still young. I was like 8. So I don't really remember like the specifics of like what were they thinking about naming her. Well, you know, I don't really remember all of that from when I was a kid. But maybe I should ask them. Should I try and text them? My mom wouldn't remember what other names they were thinking about. I'm gonna ask. Other than Snap. Okay, I'm asking. They probably won't reply, but we'll find out. She could have been Eel. Yeah, no, like a red snapper, like the fish, yeah. She could have been Eel is funny. I don't know if I would have picked Eel either. Who knows? I think, you know what I think is part of it? I think I don't like how specific some of the fish names they choose are. Like, if they did it like generic, just like fish. I'm good with that. Like, I think that's kind of fun. Or like just shrimp. But then if you picked like a kind of shrimp, then maybe we've gone too far. You had a teacher whose last name was Snook? Really? My childhood dog's name was Snook. We had a Samoyed when I was a kid. He passed away when I was like 13. But we had him like my whole life, from when I was a baby until when I was 13. And his name was Snook. It's a nice name. Mac, short for mackerel. Mac is actually cute. I'm gonna throw that one out there. My dad's in this era right now where he's saying he's never gonna get another pet ever in his life because I think he's a little bit traumatized by, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but my parents had 3 dogs. They now have 2 dogs because one of them passed away a couple months ago. They're all very old and like having a lot of health issues. One of them's a 13-year-old Rottweiler, like, you know, the other one, the younger one, just has cancer and it like got some pretty bad news about it like 2 days ago. So my dad is like a little bit traumatized by all this and he's like, I'm never gonna get another pet in my life. I can't do this again. Which, like, fair enough. It's horrible. This is a rough year. So yeah, but like you can't really mention like pet names to him because he gets kind of mad. But again, like, fair enough. It is traumatic. Also, I think because he has cancer, the dog having cancer is like really getting to him. Fair enough too. I understand that as well. You know, but I think he's lying. There's no way that he's not gonna have any more pets. Like, I just don't, you don't live in a house with 3 dogs for 13 years and then never have a dog again. Like, that's just not, it's not true. Like, what you're saying is not true. There's no shot they're not going to get a dog at some point in the future. I don't believe you. So, but he's saying that right now. That's where he's at right now. You don't believe him? Exactly, me neither. None of us do. But I understand why. Like, it's really hard, so I understand why he's saying that. But I just can't imagine my parents' house without having dogs in the house. Like, they live in a dog house. Like, there's dogs everywhere, you know? But yeah, he keeps saying like, I'm not gonna get a dog, you get a dog. He's like, I'll be a dog grandparent. Okay, you're gonna get a dog someday. Sorry, I keep trying to decide what chairs to use in here and then stopping. I've been like yapping too much and not picking anything out. Let me look at these. I don't think I like them, but we could also try it in the blue, because the blue and the purple kind of matches. So that might be something to do. Ooh. Okay, we have to try and bring some more blue in over here, but that could work. What if we did these in blue? That's like a lighter blue. But what do you think about that? Could be nice. If I did get a dog, what breed would I want? I have no idea. I don't really foresee myself getting a dog anytime soon. I might like to have a dog at some point in the future, but then I worry about my kittens. I will never get a dog while Snap is alive. And Snap's gonna live forever, so like, you know, what are you gonna do? But I wouldn't do that to her. Snap has had enough. Like, she doesn't need to have any more animals in the house. And like, again, she's gonna live, she's immortal, so. But yeah, I don't know. I had a little weenie dog phase for a little bit. Love a weenie dog. My dad had a weenie dog when he was a kid, and he likes weenie dogs too. So that's fun. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not thinking about dogs right now. My neighbor's got a golden retriever. Oh my God. Cutest dog I've ever seen. She's so nice. The dog's name is Maisie. Oh, so cute. Love a golden retriever. But like, all dogs are so nice and so cute, so. But I've never like really spent a lot of time with Goldens until I met Maisie, and she's around, you know. She's so cute. She's just so cute. They shed so much though. Yeah, you know, I don't think that shedding gets me too much. My parents have like basically, it's almost white. It's like a really light colored beige tile across their entire house. It's like the classic Florida tile, you know. Every house around here has that same like large format square beige tile, and they've got 2 black dogs. one of them that had diabetes and was shedding loads because of it. And so like their house, I mean, like I'm so used to fur. Like I grew up with fur everywhere. And like the black fur on the light tile stands out so much. So I'm like, whatever, doesn't matter. I'm used to having fur in the house and shedding. We can deal with it. We can deal with it. It's fine. Anyway, I love pets. Oh, I like beagles too. I've never actually met a beagle, but I like how they look, so. My cats shed a little bit. The kittens don't really shed that much. I really only notice it because Shrimp has like a spot on my bed that's like Shrimp's spot on the bed, and you can tell that it's his spot, like it gets black fur on it. But like other parts of the house don't really, like I don't really feel like there's a fur problem with the kittens too much. It's not like their cat trees you can tell, and like their spots you can tell. Snap sheds so much. When you brush her, it's like, how is it still coming out? Like how is there more? She just sheds so much, and I think it's partially because of like her health issues, like her kidneys and stuff are bad, and I think that's just like causing it to be more. But I've never met a cat that sheds as much as her. She sheds so much. It's like long hair cat vibes, but she's just shedding and shedding and shedding. So, oh, your cat hates being brushed and sheds so much. Oh no. Luckily, Snap loves to be brushed. Snap like demands to be brushed. I don't know. It might be a breed thing a little bit. I don't really know. Snap definitely has a very different fur texture than the kittens do. The kittens have like very short and very shiny fur, and Snap's fur isn't like not shiny, but her fur is longer than theirs. She's like kind of like medium hair cat, I would say. And it's like kind of a coarser texture too. People that like, my mom's not allergic to cats, but Snap will like make my mom sneezy too. Like she just is different than the other ones. Maybe it's a black cat thing too, I don't really know, but I've never had black cats until these ones. Yeah, it's like a little bit wiry more so than the kitten's fur is. Not in a bad way, it's still like really soft and nice, but it just is a different texture. She's just built different, yeah. Okay, I'm not sure about this. Guys, I didn't finish the build. I just talked and talked and talked about nothing. The voids get rusty in the sunlight? A little bit. The other problem with the voids is that they get dusty. It makes me feel bad. Like sometimes they'll go under something and then they'll come back out and they'll be covered in dust and I'm like, oh, my house is dirty and so are you. And I don't even realize it until like, because they're just like dust magnets because they're like all black and kind of shiny, so it like attracts it. So they'll like climb underneath a table that I like, you know, probably should have moved and vacuumed under sooner than I did. And then they come out and they're dusty and I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're like little dust bunnies, these two. But it's not too bad. Only a little bit bad. Oh, this is not in the right place. Whoops. Yeah, they're just helping. They're cleaning. Yeah. But it makes me feel really bad when they come out and I'm like, oh, let me just wipe that off you really quick. Okay, well, we're gonna have to figure out another day to finish this build. Let me look at my own stream schedule and kind of discuss our plans for the next few days. So tomorrow, I don't normally stream on Sundays, but tomorrow, kind of early in the morning, I usually do morning streams at 9. I'm gonna do it at 8 Eastern time. So like 13 hours from now, I'll be live again and I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. I'm gonna time travel to my birthday and play my birthday in Animal Crossing because my birthday's on Thursday of next week. And I'm not gonna play Animal Crossing that day, but I really would like to experience my birthday in Animal Crossing. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. We're gonna play Very Veggie on Monday. On Tuesday, I can't stream because I'm gonna see my parents during the day. We're going to Disney for my birthday on Tuesday with my parents and my siblings. My brother has been working so much. He's like never got a day off. He's off on Tuesday. So that's when we're going to Disney because that's when he's free. So I'm gonna be gone on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I'm gonna play Stardew Valley. On Thursday, I'm not gonna stream because I'm going to dinner for my birthday with my parents. And then on Friday, I'm gonna do my birthday stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna play Sims, I guess. Maybe we'll finish this build. Oh my god, Saturday? That's next week. Ooh. Okay, well, it's just busy. We're busy next week. There's a lot going on. So I'll finish this next Saturday then, I guess. Oh boy. I think I might try to stream twice on Monday of next week too, but I don't really know if that's gonna work out. We'll see. Veggie for birthday on Friday. I don't know. I kind of want to do like a... I'm kind of feeling like make a fresh save, do a challenge kind of thing for my birthday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a baking stream in time for my birthday. I really would like to do a baking stream, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off in time. Let me look at my recording schedule. Maybe I could do a baking stream as a second stream on Friday for my birthday. It might not be so bad. Interesting. 2 birthday streams. We double it up. Maybe I could do some baking on Friday. You know what else I want to do really bad? Is a Lego stream. I just got, let me show you. This is totally different vibe, but I just got the Lego Botanical Garden set. I only got it like yesterday. And this thing is amazing. I would love, if we did a Lego stream again, look at this. Oh my God. Coolest Lego set I've ever owned. It's also $1 million. But I didn't build it yet. It's probably, this would take us like more than one stream to build if we did this. Imagine I just build Lego all day on Friday. But I'm so excited about this. Look at it. Look at it. So anyway, I would like to do this together. So I'm kind of saving it, but do we Lego or do we bake? The setup for me is the same. It's like, do I put the same camera in the kitchen or on the dining table? So everybody's like Lego. Lego, Lego, Lego. Maybe I'll do a Lego stream on Friday then. We can at least start it. Okay. Dan's gonna have to set that up for me. And I'm gonna say, it's my birthday, so you have to set up all the cameras for me. Sorry, and then you can take it all down afterward, because it's my birthday. So you can move it. But yeah, I would like to do this together. We did a Lego stream back in May during the fundraiser, and we built like the Lego Botanical like flower set. I also did, I have them over there, but a couple of the little mini botanicals too. Yeah, anyway, look at how cool it is. I like the flowers out here, and I'm obsessed with the glass. I'm gonna put it on my bookshelf. What else are husbands for? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. True, you can be a manipulator on your birthday. What's the point of birthdays if not to manipulate? Right, chat? That is awful, but exactly. Oh, it didn't really? The Lego bouquets are fun to make, and they're really cute. And it's also nice to have because they, you know, your cats won't get sick because they're not real flowers. So that set and Beast Castle on your wish list. Oh, those are cool. I have got my brother a bunch of, I've bought a lot of Lego in the past few years, but not for myself because my brother is like super into like the car Lego sets, and like he did the space shuttle one. He likes like that kind of thing, like vehicles. He likes to build those sorts of Lego sets, but he doesn't really care about like the architecture ones. And I don't really buy stuff like that for myself very often. It's like, oh, it's Brett's birthday, I'll get him some cool Lego set or a cool Lego set, and then the ones he wants are not ones that I would choose. I don't like them. You promised yourself Rivendell for Christmas. Oh, those are cool. The Lord of the Rings ones are cool. They have a Lego store at Disney Springs in Orlando, and it's so fun to go in there and like see, because they have some of the really big sets built already and like on display. They're so cool. But that Lord of the Rings one is like $500, isn't it? It's a very intimidating thought to try and build that too, I think. Yeah, it is $500. Yeah, I can picture what you're talking about, the exact set. It is an investment. Yeah. It is an investment. Come to Lego Mall of America. I would like to visit Mall of America sometime. It's hard to find an excuse to go to those random sorts of places that are far away though, you know? But maybe someday I'll make it up there. But I would like to do that. I've been to the Lego store in London too, and that one is huge. It's so cool in there. It's nice. I mean, it's kind of overwhelming in that area. It's very busy, but a Lego store is always a good time. I could visit Shella. I've talked to her about that. We've literally discussed about me coming up there, and then we can go to the Mall of America together. Oh, it's $650 for you. Oh, wow, Tilly. Oh my gosh. Mall of America's right next to IKEA? Oh, even better. What I really need to do is go to IKEA in Minnesota. Oh, hi. I know, it's 7. I'm sorry. I know. Well, you spent the whole stream talking about you. I wasn't even building, I was just yapping. Oh my gosh. We haven't planned when Shella's gonna come here yet. Shella's got a lot going on this year, like travel-wise and stuff, so it's hard to figure out a time that works, but we will lock something down. She's on a trip right now. Her brother's getting married soon. It's just like there's lots going on, you know? There's a lot happening. Go on a friend tour, just visit all your friends. There's so many places. People are so spread out across even just the US, you know? We do a stream at the Mall of America. The thing is, I would love to do stuff like that. There are people who do like all those IRL streams and just chatting streams in public and stuff. And like, I think those are so fun to watch and so cool, but I'm so scared of like streaming my exact location in a public space. Like, I just don't know if and especially because I'm kind of shy about like talking out loud to a camera in public. Like, I'm not the one. Like, I don't think I'm cut out for that. You know? I'm just too nervous. Yeah, it seems scary, right? Like, I did one IRL stream at Disney that I had promised to do as like a charity incentive. And the Disney one doesn't feel as bad because it is through security and like a ticketed place. So that's why I like felt safer doing it there. But I even don't want to do that again. You know? Because it's kind of like, it's just kind of nerve-wracking. And then you feel so awkward. Like, imagine how awkward you feel like carrying around your camera and like talking to chat out loud in front of people, because it's kind of weird and like nobody knows what you're doing. You're just like that weird person talking to themselves walking around in public. Like, it's so, I can't do it. I don't know how vloggers do it, because they'll just like walk around in public filming themselves. I just can't. I'm way too shy. I'll sit right here in this room and do it in the privacy of my own home. Because I'm fine talking to this camera, but talking to a camera out and about, I don't know. It's just so embarrassing. I also think that it's becoming a lot more normalized because people do it more often, but it's still embarrassing. At least for me. I still feel embarrassed. I'm sure people who do it more don't feel embarrassed because they're like used to it and it's fine or whatever, but I don't do that. I don't even film like myself talking to a camera just in my house. I only talk to this camera. And this one just sits at my desk all day. So yeah, seeing people like vlog and stuff at conventions is fine. I think conventions are you almost expect it at places like that. But just like at the grocery store, oh, I couldn't do it. It's too, I don't know, or like at a restaurant, I just can't. I can't. Well, when I first started filming myself, Ames, I didn't do face cam in the beginning. I only did audio in my videos, so I didn't feel as awkward because I was just talking. And then by the time I started filming my face cam sometimes for like special videos, it took some getting used to, but I was used to talking, so that didn't feel as bad. And you know, now I just do it always, so it doesn't really matter to me. I don't really even think about it anymore with this camera. Okay, I really should stop yapping. Snap wants me to end stream. We've done so much talking and absolutely no building. This is kind of like a quick overview of the build for now. The outside is done. It's only one floor, so it shouldn't be too bad to finish the furnishing of. So that'll be okay. There won't be a giveaway today, no. I don't have any codes, but I will do one on my birthday. My birthday stream is gonna be on Friday of next week. I will have giveaway codes that day. So I usually only have them for special occasions, like when a pack first comes out, or like I'm doing a charity stream, or you know, my birthday, or like Christmas or something, you know, like that kind of thing. I'll do them for, but on an average day, not so much. Let me see what codes I have. Maybe I shouldn't tell you. I don't remember how many I have. Let's see. Not that one. Sims pack codes. Ooh. I've got some kit ones. Those are fun. I got the Secret Sanctuary kit. I got the Sleek Bathroom kit. I have some stuff packs. It's mostly stuff packs and a couple kits that I have left over. But I might buy some expansions too. So I'll do a handful of giveaways on my birthday. But the rest of them will be a surprise. Just make sure I have them. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, that'll be fun. Okay, a thing to look forward to next week. So I will see you tomorrow. We're gonna play Animal Crossing tomorrow on stream, like I said. Well, we only crashed twice, that's good. We'll play Animal Crossing on stream tomorrow, like I said. Let me turn that off. And then I'll be live. I think I'll be live for like 2 hours tomorrow morning. And I'm going live at like 8 a.m. So again, that's in like a little bit less than 13 hours. So you might not be around. It's gonna be very early in the West Coast. I'm so sorry. But that's just when I have time tomorrow. So that's when we're gonna do it. And maybe tonight we can go and raid. There's this new game called Tiny Bookshop. Oh. I just opened Hankster Girl's stream. And it says she's playing Tiny Bookshop, but she's actually watching a Hamilton TikTok. We can see what she's doing. But there's this new game called Tiny Bookshop. I haven't played it myself yet, but I would really like to. And Hankster Girl is playing it right now, so we could go over there and watch and see what's going on. Hamilton TikTok, Tiny Bookshop, whatever, same thing, right? Sure. I don't know what it is. But I'm curious. Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your night. Happy Saturday. I will see you all tomorrow morning. And I will go now. Okay? Thanks for yapping with me, everybody. Goodbye.